My bad for the irritating face, y'all. I'm pissed. I gotta get Starla a fucking bath. I'm pissed. I'm just a little bit irritated. So I'm trying push it to next week because she wasn't that bad off, but we're just gonna leave it at that. I'm pissed. Starla's lucky that she even gets to go outside on a fucking harness. So she shouldn't be running off and doing all that extra stuff. I get really mad because I have allergies. Probably shouldn't even have a fucking cat. My allergies fucking horrible. Now, so when she motherfucking ran off and she came back, and I looked at her, I said, "Your ass is in trouble. You're getting a bath." I clipped them nails that fast. I said, she let me do it. She better. She knows what's good. She would. Oh, let me go check out. Oh, let me turn this down. Let me check out my buddies. But I ain't gonna, you know what? I ain't gonna bother him because he live doing something. I ain't gonna bother him. We're gonna let him finish what he's doing. And I will sit here. I was gonna play my game. I just don't like my moods changing. Agitated. And then this shit is moving. Why does StreamYard do this every time? Piss the fuck off. I'm supposed to be watching wrestling tonight, resting, studying. Now I gotta give Starla a bath. I can't even be on here long now. Fucking stupid shit. Like this fucking Amazon assessment shit is fucking annoying. I think I'm gonna be on here till 7, and then I'm gonna get off here so I can give her a fucking bath. I told her I said I don't give a fuck if it's midnight. She's getting a bath. I don't play that shit. You going outside running around in fucking dirt and shit all over your fucking paws and trash and dust and pollen and tracking it every fucking where. Then you want to jump on shit. You want to jump on the bed. No. So She's confined to one motherfucking room, her area, and that's it. All right, I'm about to get off here. I'm just irritated. Fucking allergies already acting up. My metrics are low. This stupid ass fucking assessment test. Metrics are low. Shit, don't have questions answered. This is stupid. Fuck Amazon. I hate them anyways. They're fucking. Don't nobody they sent me a thing complete to do this assessment. You know, fuck them. Fuck them. I don't work from them. I ain't gonna lie. If I work from them, I'd probably give myself credit on my account every fucking day. Let's just be real. What it do? What it do, Lexi, Colton? What y'all up to? I hope y'all had a good day. My day was okay, as good as it was probably gonna fucking get. But now I'm mad because I gotta get Starla a bath. I just hate the shit. It just like puts dents in my fucking plan. I'm irritated. I hope y'all had a good day. Mine was okay. I'm just actually irritated. My mood is fucked up. I probably should have took me a gummy. What to do, prolific smokes? I hope y'all are doing good. I'm probably not gonna be on here long because I am like very moody. I'm irritated. I'm upset. I I um I put Starla's nails. I wasn't playing around with her. She always like to fucking play around and shit like that. Not today. She's getting paid in the motherfucking tub. My OCD, man. Hey, Alicia. My OCD is good, but like I'm thinking to myself, should I even have a cat? Because I clean. Hold on, y'all. I'm upset. I'm getting off here. I'm just mad. I know it's like I know y'all probably like, what the fuck? I'm just mad because like my OCD and let this like be like a lesson to everybody. Yes, I'm tearing up, I'm getting upset because my cat is dirty. Not this cat, my cat out there, Starla. I should have said that like that. But I'm crying because Starla went outside and came back and she was like dirty as shit. And then I go clip her nails and it's just mud and shit in her paws. Like it bothers me. I have OCD. I clean every day. Like I vacuum like literally I don't do it every day because I would get on people's nerves or whatever, but I vacuum every other day at minimum. At the minimum. And then Starla comes back in. It comes back in from outside. I'm just like, I feel defeated. I feel fucking defeated. I get in the floor with my hands and knees with a rag and I scrub, chucking and driving. What's up? And I like scrub the floor, like because you remember what I said about floors. I don't trust the mop because I don't know how clean the floor is getting. So I'll scrub it with my hands and shit. Tyson, scratch out what it do, what it do. I'm gonna calm down, y'all. I'm in here crying because Starla ran out and got dirty. I'll be okay. It's not even that serious. She's gonna get a bath. I just wanted to be on here longer. I wanted to be on here longer. I just get frustrated. My plans be all fucked up. I do expect things. I mean, I don't. I shouldn't say I expect things to go my way because I know everything won't go my way. But her running out today was the last thing, and then she gonna come back for dinner. Oh, meow meow, and then get mad when it's kibble in the bowl. You ain't getting no wet cat food. You're not getting that. You're gonna get motherfucking dry ass kibble, something you can digest well, and that's it. It's jail. Jail. Starla's in jail right now. So if you want to know where Starla's at in jail, she got in jail for acting up. Acting up. And Starla knows better. Starla's in heat. Let me Google this. I know I'm right. I keep asking Gemini, and Gemini keeps telling me. Star I can't say shit on YouTube. You can't say shit on YouTube. I know Starla's in me. Something. And I told Starla, I'm not taking care of kittens. I will actually give you away and keep the kitten at this point. Because I wanted a kitten in the first damn place. This damn cat showed up as a fucking kitten, and then all of a sudden a month later was damn big as shit. And I'm just like, what the hell? Do y'all want Starla? I told Starla I'm giving her away. to somebody. Eh, Yeah, cat jail. Yep, Starla's cat jail. Um, she's confined to one room right now, and that's the room that she will stay in. Hey, my sis Nisha, salute to you. She's gonna stay in there until it's time for her to get her bath. And when she's on punishment, this room be closed. No window privileges in here. No window privileges nowhere else. The windows be shut. Um, bedroom off limits, door shut. Bathroom door cracked because don't nobody want to. I keep that shit open so she can go in and out easily because her bathroom is in our bathroom. Her little light, her little light in the bathroom. She want to live the luxury lifestyle and shit. She sees how it is. Oh, she sees how it is when she is in cat jail. It's called kale, cat jail, and I call it kale. You see, you in kale now, and your light in your bathroom don't work. She go in there, meow, meow. My light ain't working in my bathroom. Yeah, of course it ain't working because I'm tired of changing the batteries in that motherfucker. It's light. It's like motion sensor. I'm like, stop walking past the shit all the damn time, and you'll be good. But yeah, that. And let's see what she was gonna get some fresh liver this weekend. I'm not doing that now. See, all this shit I do for her, I can't even take the smell of that shit. Like cutting it up. When I put it on the cutting board and said she looking at me like I want chopped liver. So I gotta chop the shit up with a damn butcher knife. And I'm sitting on here, I'm feeling like Jeffrey Dahmer just chopping the shit up, listening to music, giving her that. And she's looking up at me with bloody mouth. And I'm just sitting here trying to be the best cat mama I can be. But she be taking advantage. Taking advantage. Y'all don't want to know the horror story. The horror story. It just turned like I gotta figure something out. She has been back here because I know she's been back here screwing Tiffany. She's been back here screwing Tiffy, um, my co-host. She sits back here on this chair, this tiny little chair back here. And every morning I get up, go check on Starla. The phone. It's like, hold on, let me see. It's a phone hanging up right here. I come in the room, check on Starla, and before I walk out the room, I said, what is this shit over here knocked down for? The phone be knocked down completely. Tiffy is like this. Hold on. Tiffy is like this, ass up in the damn chair, and I'm confused. Starla's looking, trying not to look. And then I catch her one day. Yeah, hunching. Starla's clitoris was hanging out. It has been hanging out. Her clitoris is bigger than mine. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so uncomfortable. I sitting here listening to Google. I don't know who types Google. Who types Google? It must be some white folks typing Google the results. Because when I put shit in and it comes up, look, watch this. Why is my cat making biscuits? Because we call it making biscuits because it's so uncomfortable and weird. We call it making biscuits, and I do that to make her feel normal. This shit ain't nothing normal about trying to screw mommy. Hold on, biscuits and what is she doing? What is she doing? What's that thing? Why is she making biscuits with her clit out? Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. She's making biscuits with her clit out. Yeah, all out thing. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, she don't need to be running off. She knows better. I'm gonna get a cat chastity belt. We'll fix it. She'll be stuck. She won't be able to shit out there or nothing. No, that probably back her up, fuck her intestines. Making this. See, Google, I hate you. Making biscuits, also known as kneading. I know what that is. We have to give it a normal terminology. However, if you're observing your cat exposing her clitoris while kneading, it's likely a sign of her being in heat. Making biscuits. That's what you say instead of saying having sex, you say making biscuits. So tonight, when you look at hubby, you want to go make some biscuits. Let's go make some biscuits. That's what you say in front of the kids now. They'll think you're making biscuits for real. Let me see what all Google is talking about. It says, here's why. Going in the heat. What the fuck do you want? I don't give a shit. And she is not, she's confined to one room. Starla's trying to get in here, y'all. Y'all hear the door? Y'all hear it? Yeah, some honey biscuits, some fruit cocktail biscuits. That's what it. Y'all hear her trying to get in here that bad. What are you trying to get in here so you can screw me with your dirty clit? Because I gotta give you a bath. Anyways, going in the heat. We know lying on their side. I think Starlet needing the cat vocal. Yeah, she did a love bite on me one night. That's when it took a dark turn. That's when I knew something was not right about this. Listening to Google, they're talking about, oh, your cat thinks that you're her mother. She's like extreme blissful and loves you and just let her do it. It said let her do it. It's normal. Well, now her clit's out. And before it wasn't out. Now it's got deep dark and it's to the nitty gritty of shit. She motherfucking like bit like gave me almost gave me a hickey on my damn neck. She took it, she went like at my neck like a woman would do a man. I said, oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. This one woman said, why does my cat only make biscuits on her? She said, why does my cat only make biscuits on my hush, Starla? Y'all hear her? I don't want to hear it. Y'all hear her? I don't want to hear it, Starla. You're about to learn. You're about to learn who the great parent is. The parent that actually gives a fuck about you. Your papa just let you run out. Last time I accidentally let you run out, but at least I thought we was gonna fight. I thought we was gonna fight the other cat. But still, now she gets it now. She's like, my dinner time. She will cry because she wants wet food. She's spoiled. She's very, very spoiled. But I will humble Starla real quick. She's gonna be humbled. If you're concerned about your cat being in heat, plan to free or consider having her spayed him. How much does that cost? How much? I believe Starlet and already had kids before. She's got like a pouch, like a kangaroo pouch, and it just looks like it. I need to check her. Last time, I believe she is doing something. Starla might be doing some stuff she ain't supposed to do when she runs out because her whole backside was like completely blown out of proportion the last time. I was like, what's wrong with it? It's purple. 200 to $500. Do you know this is why around 50 to 100? That's still too much. You know, this is why we have so many stray cats. This is why people eat them because there's just so many of them. They're not going to be missed. All right. Well, we now know it's Starla's and Pete. I didn't look up the part. I didn't look up with her clit out part, but yeah, it's obvious. And then once she's done doing what she does, she'll like go and like clean herself, leg up in the air, and just be licking. But she knows that I'm looking at her like, what the fuck, like Starla, really? So acts like she's ashamed. It ain't gonna be no more of that, Starla. No more. I'd rather her do the teddy bear. I've given her teddy bears so she can do it. She can hump all of them. I don't care. But it's when she comes on, like I know she loves me and I'm her favorite parent. But like when she like pulls her claws out and like grabs onto my clothes and shit. And I'm trying to get her off, and she's like, "Let me do it." I feel violated. Hold on, violated. I want a kitten. I wonder how old Starly is. She's lucky we didn't take her to the damn pound. Let me see what Seal is doing. Hold on, y'all. Let me put it on mute. That way his live don't play. Y'all, I have been live every day this week, even if it's been for an hour. I have been live. I'm proud of myself because I probably didn't. I'll say not every one of those days I wanted to come on. Because, like I said, when I'm at work, I get so frustrated. I actually had to check a guy today, y'all. I had to check a motherfucker. And I did it in a very nice way where I still kept a very sweet voice. And I told him, like, look, sir, you called me being rude to me about something you got to handle with your insurance. And I told him, I said, I told him, I said, all this could have been rectified if you just would have went into your fucking insurance portal and looked at the shit before calling. And I let him know. I sure did. And it wasn't something that I would be getting in trouble for because I just let him know very nicely. Like, what was your reason for calling in and being so fucking rude? I am so tired of this shit. But look, when I start doing stuff like this, though, it's only a matter of time. The next time won't be so nice. It really won't. I already know. I'm getting tired. Very, very tired. I'm mad because I figured out a way for me to study while I'm at work at the same time. But it would involve me not being on live, like not being on YouTube, not watching nobody's live. Like usually while I'm at work, I'm probably watching somebody's live or something like that. Just to, what do you call it? Engage and shit like that. Let me see. Do I wanna I'm playing my game. No, that much time. So tomorrow I'm coming back. I'll be back tomorrow too because live, but radio. We're gonna keep because we just gonna play some music. Fuck YouTube. I'm sick of all these social media apps always trying to suck the fun out of shit. Like it's no reason for it. They always trying to suck the fun out of shit. Oh yeah. Well, hold on. Let me check my email. So I'm gonna play my music. songs. I got it set for 2 o'clock tomorrow, but we're going to get the fuck up. It's gonna be like a different version of Do Something Radio. My shit moving slow. Seal email me. Send me an email. Or what is going on with my computer? I want to be on the radio so bad. Um, I love to be on a radio station. I had a friend that straight coming out of high school, her first job was working for 102 Jams as an intern. And I'm like, girl, like that shit plugged her in for a bunch of different stuff. I don't know what she's doing right now, but baby, I was proud of her. I'd be so proud of my friends or acquaintances when I see them doing good shit. Like I've never been that type of person to sit back and be jealous or hate. Let me tell you something about those people who are jealous and hating on you. They are bitter and not happy with themselves. Now, I will say this: there have been a couple times in my life where I have looked back and been like, "Oh man, I wish I could be," but it's because I wasn't at a good point in my life. What's up? What's up, Marcus? What it do? But yeah, I was just talking about just y'all just don't let these people sidetrack you. People will see the best in you. People will see the greatness in you and treat you like they don't. They'll swear up and down that you this, that, and you're the third. Except what they really see in you is greatness. Like they really probably admire you, but hate it at the same time because they can't get to your level. So always remember that. That's why a lot of times that's why I stay out of the drama. I stay out of the drama. I stay out of drama because look, my own drama might motherfucking pop up and I have to cuss a motherfucker out. I just had to do that the other day. And y'all seen that, and I don't make shit public. I normally just address shit quietly and privately. But let me tell you, this person was the golden retriever that always ran back with a bone. Like if you coming back with a bone from that picnic that you was at, and you coming back. You ever had the person come back, such and such said something about you, such and such said this about you, such a I hate that shit. That is some childish elementary shit. That's some shit that when people reach a certain age and point in their life where they don't deal with that shit no more, they hate revisiting it. That is some child shit. And when I was in a kid, like when I was a kid, that's traumatizing. That is traumatizing when you have friend groups or you trying to be in friend groups and you have stupid shit like that. Oh, such and such talking about you, such as oh my gosh, that's the worst. That was probably the worst part. I would say being a female, that's why I always hung around dudes. I always was in the spot with the fellas, playing basketball, tomboy, just doing like not girl shit. I can't tell you how many. I mean, rare, very rare. I am a tomboy. Mostly, I've always been in rooms because a lot of times I'm respected. As long as you show respect, we're good. But a lot of times I don't want to talk about it. That I don't want to talk about that drama. He said, she said this. I don't be interested in all that extra shit. Mm-mm. Nope. I never. I can say I probably. I don't think I never really fit in with the groups of girls too much. I didn't. Because if I did, I would have been walking around with those groups in school. I walked around by myself a lot of times or with just whoever I was associating with. Like I said, I was friends with everybody, always friends with everybody to the point where if I was just so happen to be over here with the nerds or the theater group or whatever or the art group, I was cool with everybody on purpose, so I wouldn't have to be stuck or confined to just one. But I hate putting myself in a box. I hate that. But the times that I did try to be friends with a lot of females never worked out. Never worked out. I have fought so many falling out. So many falling outs trying to have female relationships just because of the need, want to carry drama. I used to tell them all the time. Because I remember when the Mean Girls movie came out, everybody was just like so obsessed with the Mean Girls, the movie, buying the clothes, buying the dolls, buying everything, wanting to be like them. And I'm like, that is so weird to have an obsession with other Mean Girls. That's when people that's when the people that want to be cool, that can't be cool, they have an obsession with those mean girls that are cool, they go home and they get on the computer and shit and they just start bullying and doing other stuff. So that's why you can't worry about it. You don't even know who you could be talking. You could be talking to a damn pickle. Oh no. Yeah, I'm bored. I don't even have anything. I don't have anything for y'all today other than what I said earlier. Trying my watch hours up, y'all. I'm not enthusiastic for myself. I'm not enthusiastic about YouTube because I just don't have the time to be on here all the time. I'm going over with my friend Callie. Oh my! Now I don't want to join that panel right now. I got see. I was telling my homegirls that they got some shit they dealing with. Oh, I know what I wanted to play real quick. Nipsey Hussle. Okay, y'all, when I tell y'all P. Diddy did not like Nipsey Hussle, he did not like Nipsey Hussle. I'm telling y'all, he did not, that man did not like Nipsey Hussle. I'm about to share my screen and play the video. This video. And I seen it the other night and I said, I gotta show them. I got to show them. So, always finding and pulling up this shit. Um, this video basically it was Nips. So Nip and Lauren London were inside Puffs. It looks like a bedroom. It looks like the man, but it makes sense listening to all these testimonies and shit that the studio would look just like a bedroom. It's crazy. Uh, oh, that shit is so dark and demonic. It's wild. But while poor Nip, I bet Nip said, "What the fuck? This studio looks just like a bedroom. It looks just like a fucking bedroom." They're up in there sitting. Pay attention to this shit. So it's Nip, it's Lauren London, it's Diddy, and it's other people in there in the room. And Nip is proud of his work. You obviously know he proud because he said he brought his shit to Puff when it was finished, right? So the only things that needed to be added were like the bonus tracks, and then of course Higher, which was not Nipsey Hussle's song, but that song and DJ Khaled in the video seemed to cause the trouble to get shit going and sparked up, right? Come the fuck on, computer. I want to pull this video up. He said Nip is clapping. He clapping. He proud of his shit. Diddy says, run that back, play it again. Niggas want to clap all night. Nip says, I'm going to clap all night. Like, yo, he was clapping. And then then Diddy goes and he calls for Lauren. That's why I'm like, Lauren, girl, you come on now. I know you was trying to probably fit in where you get in so you won't maybe be noticed, but something just ain't right. You knew a lot more when you brought Nip to Puff. Like you knew a lot more when you like was that the whole goal and purpose? I don't know. But all I can say was that room, that animosity in that fucking room was so thick, and Nip didn't know he had snakes all the fucking around him in that room. Nip said, I'm gonna clap all night. And literally Diddy is like smiling, laughing, cocky. He punchable face, because I would have kicked him in his face, allegedly, as a joke. But he's like, Lauren, I crack you up. I crack you up. And Nip is behind Diddy, like, clap, telling Lauren to clap. And that's what Lauren did. She did, woo! Where's the fucking video? Where's the video? Hold on. I want to show this real quick. Just like, oh, this shit is wild. Share screen, share tab. And I don't just be talking about shit when I just don't know. Like I gotta feel passionate. I've been watching and observing, and I'm like, something don't feel right. It just don't feel right. Puff, he did it. He did it. He. You didn't like him, did you? We're gonna play this. I want to make sure that my volume is right for it. Let's turn the volume down. Got my screen shared, but just to hurry up and have a brand deal. I don't know. I gotta hit me up about some shit randomly. You seen my and you want to work with me? These brand deal places, let them know your booty ain't cheap or free, because they hitting these brand deal places will hit you up so you can buy some shit and promote it, and you might not sell shit. Nobody might not buy shit, and you on there continuously promoting their shit. People might not even hit your link to buy it from your shit. I'm just telling you. I told them, I said, you're gonna pay for my glasses. My glasses will be free if you want me to promote them. Come on. I don't know what I need to do about this. Okay, it's pulling up. It's just, I'm wondering if I need to get off of pressure. Bro, my forehead's too big for this shit. One day my head, I was throbbing, and I shit. Why isn't this coming up? I'm just gonna close this out. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm getting off of here. This shit pisses me off. This is that shit that I be talking about. YouTube. Fix my this fucking house. I think it's this fucking apartment. Why does the signal pick up good everywhere else but in here? It's like this is a fucking bomb room or something. Fucking aluminum side walls. Here it is. If we can get it to play. Look at this. Oh, Diddy has a. You know what? Have you ever heard of people who have punchable faces? I might have one to people. I don't know. I'm just saying, people that have. What is going on with it? Oh yeah, yeah. People that have punchable faces. Let me put myself in the corner of the screen. Thank you. Thank you, Tyson. Yeah. Diddy has a punchable face. Like his teeth. Ugh, he has those Mr. Dink teeth from Doug. You remember that show back in the day? Doug on Nickelodeon, Mr. Dink, the gray motherfucker with them big. That's who he looks like to me. Let's pause it. Let's pause it. Where's my volume? All right, hold on. All right, did he telling Nipsey he wouldn't clap? Something, but that's not what I heard in it. Let me turn the volume up. Turn everything up. The volume good. The everything good. Come on, play. Where the sound at? Am I missing something? Man, YouTube, I swear I hate these apps. I gotta find something else. I gotta find another platform. I gotta find another platform. This shit is not gonna work for me. I cannot be censored. You are not gonna sit here and strip me of my identity. Somebody who I've been my entire fucking life. I'm just improving and getting better. You are not gonna strip me of my shit. I am not gonna let these social medias. I'm sorry. I follow rules, but I follow rules that make fucking sense. What is this shit? Hold on, y'all. Let me go back to the fucking video again. I don't know what. Some off-brand shit, but let me tell you, it ain't this. It's fucking YouTube, motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I hate that y'all get to see I call her Peaches. I hate that y'all get to see Peaches. The Peaches don't play. Why won't it honestly, I feel like it's doing it on purpose because I've watched this shit a couple times. Hold on, y'all. making his smart little comment. Don't talk to. First of all, I'm a mean ass man while we in the same room and gonna sit here and do what Puff did just now. I'm gonna cuss him out in front of my man. And if he wants to get big and all up in motherfucker's face, me and my man are gonna have to tag team your ass because we didn't have to do it before. I don't play that shit. Don't sit up here and motherfucking try and talk and be all in my face in front of my man being disrespectful. Most females ain't gonna call you out on that shit, but I am because I love the name respect. You're gonna show that shit, or don't expect for me to show it. I don't like that shit. Puff, ugh. This video rubs me the wrong way. Hold on, let me stop sharing real quick. Let me stop sharing real quick. This shit's it's doing it on purpose, I believe. And let me open it up again. Let me make my camera big. Yeah, I don't. Is it muted? Uh-uh. That's a good idea, Tyson. Hold on. I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah, I don't like that. I don't play that. I feel like if you're gonna don't disrespect my man in the same room that you're gonna acknowledge me in. Maybe I Nipsey didn't look drunk or anything. He looked like he may have had been sipping on something. But I'm like, Lauren, you look coherent, girl. That disrespect I would not have allowed because I observe shit and I catch it right then and there. And that's one thing that he does appreciate about me because I catch it right then and there. He might not catch it then. He might catch it after the fact. But understand. He understands now. He said, I didn't get it before, but I get it now. No, I'm gonna say it before we leave the room. I'm not gonna wait till we leave it. We're gonna say this shit now. I'm trying to pull it back up, y'all. Tomorrow we're gonna have fun. I can't wait from 2. I might do it from 2 to 4. So we got 30 songs. I got a 30 song set. It's gonna be Freaky Kiki from Keeping It Real with the Kikis. I hope she don't expect to be getting paid because I'm not gonna pay you to volunteer, and nobody is showing up tomorrow but her. So if you want to practice your DJ set or your radio, Freaky Kiki, go right ahead. The floor is gonna be all yours. Um, Tomorrow my wrestling, my money in the bank comes on. I would react to the shit, but last time I reacted to wrestling, I got put in jail, in YouTube jail, and I'm in there till July 4th. This has been the longest vid that I've ever done in real life or on social media. The longest vid that I have done. Let me, let me pull this shit up and make sure it plays. I hope that I get this job. I had an interview, but I'm hoping they can pay me what I want because all the job interviews that I get in, and I'm just everything's on the computer, but I'll have a good vibe with whoever it is. It depends on who they are. I just had the last lady. Oh, I love her. I want to like pull her out of the screen. She was interviewing me, and she was just so nice. And me and her were just hitting it off. But she says, as you know, I want to be transparent. She said, "What are you looking for? How much you?" I said, "I want to stay around the same range I am now, but I would like to get paid more." Uh, my request was more. She says, "Just being transparent. Their position is a lot lower than that," and I'm like, "No." But you would think sometimes for peace of mind, though, you would do that. I have done that before, and I didn't like it. For peace of mind, I've taken a pay cut just to be happy, and I'm like, nah. Because then I had to start over. I had to reset. I had finessed all these jobs ever since I was 15 years old. Finessed them, finessed them, finesse. Every time they say how much you making at that job, I add $1. It was $1, but I add $1. I said this minimum wage is not going up, and I don't see it going up anytime soon. So every time they ask me how much you made at that job, I add $2. How much you made at that job? Add $2. Add $2. Add $2. And I'm just like, period. I think that's what you should do. You should do it. All right, let's pull this up. I think it'll work now. I just want to be able to do. I had a good balance at first. Tommy, salute to you. I had a good balance, a work-life balance. Like I finally got the work from home job. I was able to work on my art. I was able to do things. Everything was going good at first, and then just garbage started piling up. And I'm just like, mentally, you got to stay good mentally because if you're not good mentally for yourself, you're not going to be good for nobody else. See, me, I get grump. I get like, yeah, you remember Judge Judy? Not saying Judge Judy has something going on, but that's who I'm like. Judge Judy. When I was a kid, remember that's all my grandma. When you a kid, you at your grandparents' house. That's all you watching: court shows, Matlock, Murder She Wrote, and 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 Andy Griffith and 227, whatever that show is. Bill, the Cosbys. You watching all those as the world, not as the world turns, a different world. You watching all these shows, but my favorite one out of everyone was Judge Judy and People's Court. That's somebody who I want to be. I would be so happy to meet Judge Judith. Judith, I would be so happy. Forget Ruth. No, I'm joking. Not forget Ruth. She's historic. But I'm just saying that Judy is Ruth. I looked up to her. Man, I said I want to be like Judy when I grow up. When I went in elementary school, when it was career day, I came I came dressed as Judge Judy on career day. I did. I showed up in a robe, which it wasn't a robe, it was like a bed sheet that I ended up making a robe out of. She used to scare the heck. No, she has a reason. She has a reason. Telling you, that lady, I love it. She be my grandma. I bet she was wonderful. I bet her kids, grandkids, all of people like that. They're not mean. Now I'm like people think that I'm like that. People I'm telling you, people, I'm not. It's just that I don't know how to describe it with her. Like um, as much as I joke, as much as I like doing my comedy and all that stuff, no nonsense. I am no nonsense. Even though always happy go lucky and goofy and shit, like still no nonsense. Hubby hates this when I do this to him, but it makes me mad. I don't know why you Capricorns take so long explaining shit. Just spit it the fuck out. Like, no, I love her. I think she's a sweetheart. Look, so she'd be like, hurry up. It's my lunch hour. Spit it the fuck out. Spit it out. That's what I would do to him. Spit it out. It shouldn't take that long to explain it. If you know what you're gonna say and you're not lying, say the shit. I love Judy. I took a lot of because I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a lawyer. I told y'all about that. Like I really did. Still do. And still actually might try to. I'm 80 years old, probably trying to lift the gavel and but I do. I want to hurry up and get my real estate stuff out of the way. It's probably gonna be hard as shit. If I can get my real estate stuff out of the way, if I'm able to establish myself in real estate and be able to make money and do what I'm go into that business successfully, I will. And I don't have to work a 9 to 5 and worry about corporate stress and shit and greed. I will. I actually go and go back for law because I would make a great lawyer. A great lawyer. Like this Diddy stuff, I had to stop watching that. It was making me mad because I'm like, these these some dumbass witnesses. I'm sorry. Prosecution's witnesses suck ass. This is all you got. Let's be honest. Let's cut the shit. Let's cut the crap. Let's stop bullshitting. Let's stop being sensitive to shit. Let's start taking accountability for shit that you hear and see. Stop babying motherfuckers and woe is me. You know you ain't gonna baby Keisha around the corner if she has a freak off with LaRon and his homeboys. You gonna be calling her the fuck out. So I don't give a fuck who Cassie. I don't give a fuck. I'm still, like I said, I don't respect her because of some of the shit that she did. I'm sorry. As a no. No, that tampon shit, no. That gave off jealous female energy right there. For you to do something like that to another female and for females to say, oh, girls, this, girls. No, that's some shit I never forget. You do not pull a tampon out your nasty ass pussy and pop it up in somebody's mouth. I would have ran to the bathroom and accidentally flooded. Diddy's toilet would have been overflowed and flooded because I would have flushed I would have flushed the whole box of tampons down. The guy, sorry, I flushed it. When you got a fresh bloody one, no, it flushed it. My bad, sorry. But no, that right there. And then too, I had a dream one night because I remember I was pulling them cards and shit like that. I said I have to stop pulling the cards because I'm starting to have dreams and see shit. And I was seeing like this little childish kid, like calling him Papa, and shit like that. Like this whole weird fucking shit. Like I have common sense and I'm gonna use that shit. You're not about to make me do that. I'm sorry. Your nuts is about to be split in half today, motherfucker. I don't play. I was taught different. I was taught not to take no shit and not to. If you get put in a situation, sometimes you got situations where you can't do nothing about. You get put in, be rugged or something like that. But I'm not gonna be open. I'm not gonna be wide fucking awake. Right, I'm not gonna be wide fucking awake doing shit. I don't care. People probably they can say whatever the fuck. At this point, if people think that I give a fuck about what everybody else's opinion and the world thinks and shit like that, they can kiss my motherfucking ass. Actually, they can shut the fuck up and pay me to have hemorrhoid surgery. How about that? Then you can kiss my ass, my newly shaped and formed ass after that. It just makes me so mad. I'm tired of this Diddy trial shit. He is not the only monster, okay? What about the other set of elites that ain't nobody talking about? The ones that's really drinking blood and shit, alleged. YouTube don't be playing. They be really shadow banning me. The ones that you be seeing in these movies and shit, they be hunting people, real live people, be hunting them, telling them to go run out and be hunting them. I just seen a movie like that. That movie I was telling y'all about on Netflix, where the man and the woman was invited to this elite dinner party. It's called Taste or something like that. They was invited to this elite dinner party where they were like food critics. Everybody was food critics. The motherfucking chef invited everybody there on purpose for a reason, and it was wild as a mother. Let me see if I can look it up. You gotta watch this shit. This is why I say, why am I gonna add more pressure to my life worrying about what the fuck these celebrities got going on? Really? Thank you. My anxiety, it's been bad. My anxiety's been bad because I'm like, I have to make sure I take me some gummies before this just to make sure. But yeah, no, I trust you. I trust you. But it's about common sense. I'm tired of people not using motherfucking common sense. What is that YouTube? I gotta look it up real quick. Because it's wild. It is wild that people and those people at that dinner, and look, everybody has a fucking choice. Say you don't have a choice and see what the fuck happens. Say you don't have if you're a grown adult, you have choices to make. That's a lot of times that's why motherfuckers are happy to become grown adults. So they can go out and run and have choices. The same choices they didn't have when they were in the fucking house living under their parents. So when you become an adult and you get like this capacity of whatever, this mindset to be able to make choices like you're a grown ass adult. It's like the girl I told the other day on my page. I was trying to bring that drama to me. You can't use mental health for everything. Now I do have a disclaimer that I'm bipolar. I'm not going to crash out, but look, I can't make promises that I won't cuss a motherfucker. I can't make promises, but at least I have a disclaimer. So that girl, she says, I can't help it. I have a intellectual disability where I think I'm 7, but you knew better to bring drama to my front doorstep. You had enough capacity to do that shit. I'm not 7. That's the thing. If I have to treat you like you're 7, and I hate it. I might have sounded mean. This should have probably come up in 10 years and they'd be trying to taunt my ass. But I said what the fuck I said. I gotta think about my mental health. I gotta think about me. You bringing some shit to my front doorstep, then you gonna justify it with your shit. Where I'm from, the little country place that I'm from, that nobody has anything better to do but fight. That's what we do. We pull up and we would fight. I was in a fight club. It was actually quite nice. I was called Lil Mom, aka Kiki. We don't do that shit. Half the shit that motherfuckers be doing on this social media shit, they would not do in real life. Thank you. The stuff that people do on this social media shit, they would not do in real life. I promise you they won't. Nobody's gonna run. That's why I tell some of these really great content creators, dead the fucking drama shit. That is like kind of unattractive when you got, like, say you got somebody that's looking at you for a brand, but you beefing with another content creator or something. That would keep people from like coming your way. But if you got your channel, whatever it's geared to, whatever it is, that's you, what you gear it to. With the drama and shit on social media, that shit, I'm telling you, and people, and you got, and you see the people that be in the comments, they love the drama. I subscribe to this lady, Miss Carver. I love Miss Carver to death. I love her to death. But she got this lady that just be messing with her every single day. Miss Carver, she come up, she you stupid bitch. You waiting on the kidney, bitch, not me. Like older lady, and this old lady beef. And I'm just like, but that's her. That's what she gears it toward. As long as she's comfortable with sticking, that's the only people that she gonna get in her shit. Like, people like drama and people will instigate that shit. I think people break friendships up on this app and other apps. Just breaking friendships up. And I'm like, people are jealous of friendships. People would probably be jealous of me and your friendship, Tommy. People would probably be jealous of anybody else. I mean, like I said, the reason why people fuck with me is because I'm myself. And I think that's probably the most genuine thing I can offer is being myself. Sometimes I slip up and say some, "Oop, I should have said that." It came out. I didn't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. I don't. I know. I gotta go over there and look. So I didn't have that. Like I said, my mental health break. I took me a mental health break, and it was good. I needed to take it. You got to be self aware because I seen myself like I was on the road. I was on the road. Listen, hold on. What was I? Hold on. Let me see. What can I play? And I'm just dealing. I'm just dealing. But then I have to stop. Wait a minute. I gotta stop at Jiffy Lube and get my shit checked up and tuned up. So you gotta take those mental health breaks. And it sucks because honestly, those mental health breaks will knock you out of the algorithm. You gotta try and get back into the algorithm and shit. But I'm like, what is this, slave labor? How can you not? You gotta take a break. My job got mad at me for taking a day off for a mental health break. And I'm like, at least I gave you a notice. Like, at least I put it on the calendar a week in advance. At least I did it. But see, that's how these corporate companies are, slave you out. It's terrible, y'all. I want everybody to go. I want everybody to have their own business. I want all of us here at this sector, like, literally becoming, yeah, my working goods that I just feel like it would be so much better for us. Even if you're selling fruit at a damn stand on the corner, at least it's your business. My motherfucking week, my bud uncle, I call him Bud, my bud uncle, because he's like an uncle and he brings me my bud delivery. Favorite person, one of my favorite top 10 people. He's a great businessman. Yeah, he might he might sell the tree, but he's a great businessman though. Makes courtesy calls. Them motherfuckers actually probably have some of the best customer service. Now, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they can or not. But like you said, these motherfuckers are hurt. But as long as they don't come at me, because I, like I said, I ain't the one. But you know something? I know how to professionally cuss a motherfucker out. Well, see, on my shit, I'm going in. I don't give a fuck. On my shit is normally how I be put in jail and shit. I'm tired of being a. You know why my Facebook account is deactivated? Sick of the motherfuckers putting me in Facebook jail. I'm in Facebook jail for the dumbest shit, inciting riots and some more shit. All I'm doing is trying to uplift my people, and because I go on and I say something like, hey, shit, I don't know. It is the truth. I have to deactivate mine because my Facebook will probably get me canceled. I be on there. I don't care. I'll go on there and I'll say, I don't care. I don't care. Those people over there, they know who I am. They know me in real life, so they know. It's the people who don't know that don't know any better. When I go over there and say when I go over there and say something like white folk playing this shit, I went over. I was talking about the Alabama boat brawl, everything. I'm very vocal on my shit. When the shit happened with Tory Lanez, I let the motherfuckers know I don't believe her ass. I never believed her. You could tell as a woman, I could tell when another woman is lying. Okay. I can tell when another woman is lying. Thank you. I can tell. I've been around. I used to say, and I had to change up my way of speaking. I used to say I don't like females. I don't like that. That was the back in the day with females. I hate females. I hate being around females and stuff like that. I mean, I don't. I'm not. I'm not. I can't say that to this day, but I probably won't that much. The ones who I really deal with, they know who they know. You're in my circle. Like the ones from the people from here and stuff like that. I can tell you, like in real life, I don't fuck with people. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. I just want to have business. I want to have business relationships. I think business relationships are safer than personal relationships. Then I got people at work want to talk and how I got pictures. I don't. This one girl sent me a fucking Christmas card and it had all her kids on it. It had her and the family. I threw that shit. I don't care. Is it? How did you get my address from the company? From the company Rolodex, girl. I know you just did not send me. I'm sitting here wondering who is this white family? Who the fuck is this? Like somebody being sarcastic. This was around Trump times, the first time. I'm like, somebody is being motherfucking funny. This is about some racist shit right here. How you gonna send me trying to be funny? Trying to be funny because I won't see all my family? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was lies. And then I seen the damn video of her crunching the glass. Let's see if this Nipsey video work real quick, and then we're gonna go see Megan. We're gonna go watch them. And anybody who tries to come in and ever troll me and say I'm shame, they like to say that I'm a victim shamer sometimes because I have to hear the whole story and I want to hear the full story before I make my decision if I want to jump on your train. I have rode on the back of people's coattails before telling me some shit, and it was not the case. I had a whole girl help me get her out of a I am a domestic violence survivor, strong survivor. I helped another female get out of a domestic violence situation. She lied to me and told me she was in a domestic violence and her husband was beating on her and everything. Come to find out, she wasn't even living with. She was just. It was a. It was no. It was a. I'm gonna keep it real. You want me to tell you? You want me to tell you? She lived with her pimp. Now let's keep it all the way real. Let's stop sugarcoating shit. She lived with her pimp and she was trying to escape him. I helped her escape her pimp. And I'm proud of myself because I did it. That lets me know that people who really do need and stuff like that. I'm not saying that nobody is going to go through a tough situation or whatever, but I just don't trust everybody. And it's not, I don't give a fuck if you're a male or female, if you're green, gray, black, orange, whatever. Beautiful, ugly, stupid, dumb. I don't care. I have to develop a trust. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. People say, I give you trust. I give you trust. No, I don't give you trust. I give you the benefit of the doubt first. Then trust comes. And then I start coming, you start seeing me more and stuff like that. Stuff is crazy now. Shoot. I see why Meg Thee Stallion went in. I'm not Meg Thee Stallion. Nicki Minaj will forever be the GOAT. I don't care what anybody says about her. She told everybody that she stepped on glass. Because you know them elites, they get the 411 right then and there. Let's share the screen again. Let's try this again. This is the Nipsey. I gotta figure out how to download videos. I'm getting tired of going on YouTube. Well, Tommy, I was gonna have an interview today, but I don't know, something might have came up, which is fine. I'm not gonna let it get me down, but we still have ours tomorrow. I would say, well, not tomorrow, Sunday. We can do it tomorrow, but it would probably have to be. No, tomorrow's not good because my wrestling child. I do not want to miss Money in the Bank. But Sunday, anytime is fine. Afternoon, evening. I normally am up and I got a good groove going about myself. Uh, 12 is around a good time where I'm like, okay, I got my cleaning done because I have to wake up, clean, shower, food, stuff like that, household stuff. Um, and first of all, when I listen, I remember things that people say. When you tell a lie, you have to tell the same lie. Or you have to continue telling lies to keep up that original lie. A lot of people forget the original lie and start telling other lies. I'm tired, I'll say it over and over, I'm tired of these celebrities gaslighting. Meg gaslit the fuck out of black women. She gaslit the fuck. Why can't we protect black women? She used that whole shit. She almost went to use the Me Too movement. I feel like Meg would have probably hashtag Me Too behind that stuff. But she literally had other black women attacking other black women over a lie. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, fuck you. Yeti. That's why I call him Yeti ass Meg. Because that was wrong to do. That was real wrong to do. You played on everybody's emotions and you triggered people. Because when I first heard it, I was willing to give her the benefit of the doubt and be like, damn, but no, uh-uh. I'm psychic. I got the cards, honey. I didn't have the cards back then, but I was having a dream. I said, babe, I told hubby, I said, I know exactly what happened. It was not, and let me tell you though, the the gun part, if anything, I could see one of those girls holding the gun, and you know how they are. They holding it down. Tori being a man, knowing, let me angle this down because you can't angle it like this, angling it down. And I'm like, okay, that maybe that's what happened. You shot at the ground. Maybe that's what those shots were, not in the air, but at the fucking ground. But they said they seen Kelsey shooting in the air. It was a whole ghetto ass mess. This is the type of shit that you see up and down your motherfucking Facebook timeline. This is the ghetto ass shit that you watch regular people in real life do that either you give a fuck or not. I choose really not to give a fuck about anybody's shit but my own. Unless it's something real bad where I feel like, hey, I really want to help you out and shit. Because I do have a heart. I do have a heart of gold. But like I said, when it comes to shit like this, I'm tapped out from these celebrities and their bullshit when they was taking pictures spelling it out with money and shit. And all the females was motherfucking slurping down flat tummy tea. Where's the flat tummy tea? Everybody's stomach. Cardi, that's probably why you in the hospital every damn time sick. That damn shit and fucked up your whole fucking gut. Telling people to drink that shit. Drinking shit that you don't even know if it's good for you or not. People was drinking that shit on empty stomachs and everything, going and shit and bile and some more stuff. Just like the Ozempic shit. I did a skit about that. I should play that shit right now just to be funny. Just like that Ozempic shit. You motherfucking a medication that's for diabetes. It's for people, it's for diabetics to maintain a healthy weight and live a healthy lifestyle while still being motherfucking diabetic. Because not much you can do when you fucking diabetic. When you pre-diabetic, you can change some shit. But you're literally taking medication out of the diabetic's mouth. They probably was going through a drug shortage and everything for that shit because that was the new weight loss drug. You see what I'm talking about? These fucking funky ass trends that people be doing is not good for you. I remember my name is Kiki, but I sure do hate that shit sometimes because of Drake and that stupid ass fucking song. That shit damn near ruined my life in motherfucking 2020, 2019, not 2020, 2017, 2018, 2019, 3 whole years of people walking up to me, corny ass motherfuckers, and it was mostly white folks. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? And I'm just like, that shit just made me dark a little bit inside. I'm like, I hate you, Drake. Why would you do that? Why would you do that when you got millions of Kikis? People still do that stuff, and I'm okay with it. People still do it. They do it. I mean, it's a way to spark up some small talk. So I guess, but I don't like it. Let's play this Nipsey video. Sorry, y'all. Um, hopefully it plays. It shouldn't be muted. Everything is nothing is down. Y'all, okay, hopefully this plays. It's so weird. Let me make sure. It's just not playing. It's coming from my computer. Hold on. All right, let me check this shit. I don't know how it would be muted. It's not muted. Let me move it. Oh, I just don't have the best luck. I will forever be a failure trying to do this YouTube shit on here like this. It's not even playing. You see it though, like look, you see it. smiling in motherfuckers face ever. Um, I'm gonna, maybe this don't have sound. This makes me mad. I'm about to find it. It don't have no. You gotta go back to the break. We're gonna go back to the break. How did I get it to match up? Y'all, how did I match it? Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna think myself, make my mail on my own. We gotta go back to the break. We gonna go back to the break. All right, so I gotta find the other one. I don't like this person's how they posted that and all the fucking words down there. So basically, what was happening was what the Kikis went through. It was an absolute just oh my gosh. And 2017, 2008, it came out, and now they it came out in the springtime. It ended up being the whole summer hit, and the shit just went for the rest of the fucking year. Now every time somebody see my name, they just automatically Kiki. That why don't you put your car and keep it in drive, step outside of it, and do that. And I'll tell you, stupid shit. That was the dumbest shit. But basically, that was Nipsey. Um, it didn't. I didn't even share the screen video. Hold on. Let's let's play it. And I'm probably gonna get copyrighted now, but it was like noise in the background. Hopefully not. Hold on. Wait, let me go back. I'm trying to take it back and play it. We gotta go back to the break. We gonna go back to the break. Dang, I ain't sharing my screen. Y'all gotta see it so the words match up with it. Damn, man, my bad. Y'all can hear me? Thank you, Tyson. Thank you, Tyson, for holding it down. Man, I don't know what happened. My ass got kicked the fuck out. Where, where am I? YouTube must have either YouTube got pissed off. I don't know, but either way, I'm mad. This shit pissed me off. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Comcast, do I gotta call you motherfuckers? Because if I gotta call you, my bill and let my bill go up one more motherfucking again and see what happens. Let my bill go up. Why is this stupid shit doing this? I don't know what the fuck happened, just y'all. My bad. But Comcast, let my bill go up one more time. One more time. I'm gonna start reporting motherfuckers for fraud because it's fraud. It's fraud at this point. I think we should all be reporting our bills when they be going up. I think we should be filing a report. I'm so serious. Cause like, remember back in the 90s, all white folks had to say was, I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna send a letter. I'm like, that shit must have worked. Because I didn't hear them say they had to do it again. Do I need to send a letter? I send a letter. Marie, how are you doing? Y'all make sure y'all go and check out everybody in here and support. Like I said, all the people that come through here are bosses. Everybody bosses. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, y'all, because YouTube, I'm not a fan of YouTube. StreamYard is okay, but I am too vocal. I am too vocal for these social media apps because you see how it kicked me out. They just hey, how are you? I hope you're doing okay, Marie. I am so mad. I beginning of this live, I was so pissed and so upset. I have to Starla just now I gotta give her, yep, see, and I gotta go give her a bath. My wrestling is coming on, about to come on. I gotta give her a bath. Because her privilege, she's in kale right now, which is cat jail. It's kale. So she's in kale. And I told her you're gonna be in kale. And you only get kibble. Yes, you only gonna get kibble. I'm just yeah, she's not she expects to get paid today because I told Tarla I pay her $3 on the hour for making sure that I'm mentally okay while I'm at this bullshit ass job. Come and hug mommy, meow, give mommy some kitty fur baby love, not that other love we was talking about earlier. But she ain't do nothing today. She ain't did shit. She's not getting paid. I don't know if the pay has been docked for today. We didn't even clock her to fuck in because I knew it was gonna be some bullshit when I woke up this morning. Y'all, before I get off here, y'all want to hear a story about the time I said, maybe, man, I should write a book or I don't know, Becca. That's why I do have a documentary going for Starla, but about the time that there was a car accident in front of the fucking house. It's not funny. It's not funny, but there's always the point. There's always one. Motherfuckers ain't doing what they supposed to. So I got off live one night. I was on live with y'all actually. um, got off live. I got Starla her dinner, and I got me some food, right? And Starla, she ate her food. She came back in here and sat in her bed in front of the window. Now it's a whole view of the road, right? And y'all know how I told y'all my but the road I live on is some bullshit. People they go fast, they be drunk driving on it and everything. It's just the speed limit should be knocked down by about 20% probably. That's why I have these lights. I got some red and blue lights, neon LED lights. And sometimes it's the weekend, time for me to put them in the window. I put the red and blue lights in the window so it flashes while they back, they start slowing down before they get up here to the top of the street because they think the cops. And I think it's funny. And I think it's funny too. It ain't caused no accidents. Actually, it just makes everybody slow the fuck down. I'm like, yeah, see, that's what the fuck you get, motherfucker. Slow down. Well, I'm sitting here walking out the kitchen, my living room, from the kitchen to Starla's room. Like literally, if her door is wide open, you can literally see her in front of her window, but you from walking from the kitchen. So here I am with my plate of food and my drink or whatever, and I'm already eating it, walking from the kitchen, and all of a sudden, we hear a dong, 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 and I'm like, I seen, yo, this was so GTA. This was like some shit that I would do on GTA, where a car just starts fucking flipping from a mile away and it landed in front of the fucking house. Y'all, the truck, it was a truck, a fucking cab truck with a cab on the back of it. When I tell you that shit, and Starla says she witnessed this, so only she knows. Only she knows. I can only just say what I seen fly in front of the window. I'm just like, I'm about ready to spit my hot pocket out because I'm just like, what the fuck? She jumps out the window all of a sudden. She's like, damn. She must have said damn or something like that. She jumped out the window real fast and took off running to me. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck, Starla? I ran in front of the window to look. That truck had flipped from the stoplight. Apparently, somebody came out in front of it. That truck flipped once, twice, three times and landed right in front of the house in the road, like on the sidewalk. Starla seen that shit. That shit fucked her up real bad. Her eyes was big. She was breathing. She was she took off. She was hiding. We couldn't find her. I'm looking out the window, and what does Kiki do? Because I just save lives. That's how I am. I'm just there. Kiki, do you love me? I must, because I'm sitting here calling 911 for your asses and knowing they in the wrong, driving drunk and some more shit. Dude in the white truck apparently was drunk. I'm surprised he lived because his truck, it flipped on one side, flipped on one corner. The truck, the wheels was off of it. Like that shit was so bad, it was fucked up. Like Starla probably thought that man was a goner, and it fucked her up so bad when she took off hiding. I couldn't find her, but here I am calling 911 once again. The first person that calls 911, LaRon answers the phone. Hi, Kiki. No, I'm joking. Damn near, because they damn near know who I am. Or they don't even ask me my address no more. They just know where the shit is coming from. Yeah, they probably got in the notes. This is Kiki. There's an accident in front of her house a lot, and she calls 911. Very good person. I'm not even surprised no more when I don't even be like worked up anymore when I'm like, you know what, they might be dead. I don't know. How many vehicles? Probably like two or three, because that's normally how many it is. Man, I think y'all. I live across the street from the fire department, so it just don't take long. It don't take long. They dispatch them out. They come. We outside being nosy. Just be mindful. There could be possibly one day that I could be on the news talking about some of this shit. And hubby's like he be laughing because he'd be like, "Oh Lord, oh shit, you'll go viral with this one." But I'm be sitting here, you know what? Y'all need to slow y'all's motherfucking ass down on this road. Yeah, I feel bad for the people, the accidents and shit when it be happening. But I gotta live right here, and I got cars flipping and flopping around and shit like some flip flops in the middle of the floor. You need to slow that damn shit, slow it the fuck down. And imagine me if I see, yeah, that car that I'm surprised the motherfuckers are alive right now. But anyways, it took Starla about 3 days. She would not get in that window. She was traumatized. She wouldn't get in the window at all. And I'm like, damn, because only Starla, the Starla was sitting in the window about ready to take a nap. She was chilling. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, damn, I felt bad. But if it happens tonight, she deserves to witness that shit because she knows damn well that it ain't safe out there. I told her, I said, see, Starla, what if you was in the road when that happened? What if you was crossing the road when that happened? I try to tell her all the time that that shit is not safe. Mommy's trying to keep you safe. Mimi snubbed her dinner. I had to put it back in the fridge too. Now she's scratching the fridge though. No, she gonna wait until you bring it back for her. You bring it back out. You want to give her some food, you can. See, Food cut. That's what I be telling Star. Do you know I cut her portion sizes back down to where, like, the cans of food, right? I don't pour the whole can out for her because I was doing that, and she let that shit get dried and no. What Starla was doing was licking all the gravy off of this shit. Damn, it'd be looking like some damn crusties, dusties up in the damn bowl. You didn't let the damn meat turn into damn sawdust. It looks like wood chips. So no, we don't waste no food. I got some little containers for Starla. She'd be sitting watching me like, no, and I'm like, shut up. You don't eat all your food. I put it in portions. So one can of food for her is breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then it might be breakfast again for the next day, depending on if that shit costs money. I tell Starla, I said, if I was to lose my job right now, I buy her food from Sam's. I'm like, I ration her food, but I make sure she eats. And I'm like, if mommy was to lose her fucking job, you would still be eating, Starla. But I would be trying to figure out what I would probably have to fucking eat your food. Who knows? But yeah, no, it costs money. All that shit costs. It's actually cheaper to feed your cat probably than it is to feed your damn self. Same here, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then if she wants any like treats between, I'll give her like 10 or 15 of those and whatnot. But I tell Starla to do what people do when they rationing, they budgeting, they're drink water. Go drink water. Or something like that. She does, yeah. I'm like, no. Starla's done it. She does it before, and she gets picky too. Like it would be sometimes like if I gave her kiss, she won't want to eat it. She'll just snub it. I'm like, well, fine. I'm not gonna let it sit out because it's only good for a couple hours if you sit it out, but it's just crazy. But I'm glad that I gotta figure something out. I gotta figure something out with Starla. She cannot be running out like that. She's in heat. I don't know if maybe she just, I don't know. I don't think, I can't say she's doing anything. I can't accuse her of doing anything. But I just know that the stuff she be trying to do to me, she got it. We got to do something. And Google, I, child, mm-mm, no. They had me sitting there thinking that it was normal for her to be making biscuits and kneading and stuff. And then she started fucking gyrating her pelvis and stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute. Marie, I think that's what she's doing. That's what it sounds like, right? Sounds like she's in heat. She's like vibrating her pelvis and stuff. And then the other day, how like a dog's pink thing is stick out? Well, her woman thing was poking out. And I'm like, that is too much. TMI. I don't, sorry, I love you and love, like, but that's something I just didn't need to see all that. Like, I don't want to go outside one day that she didn't ran off and I walk around the corner and she's getting it in. My poor innocent baby. My poor innocent baby. And I gotta be able to eventually one day I will have the money for it. I don't know. I can't tell. I know that they Snoopy, welcome in. Thank you. I'm not gonna be on here much longer, but I just came just talking some shit. I made a whole song. Y'all wanna listen to it real quick? No, I can't tell if she's fixed or not. Like her ears. I tried checking her ears to see if they were clipped because they said that that's how you can tell, but I can't tell. It looks like one of them might be snipped. Maybe she is fixed. Maybe she can't do anything. Maybe she is fixed, but I don't know. I ain't taking no chances. I had a cat when I was a kid. Her name was Gray Fawn, and she looked just like Starla. And that cat was not fixed. And while I was doing my homework one day, she started like doing that trio sound that Starla be doing. And then she started that I realized that the was like the beeping sounds on a truck backing up because she started backing her ass up onto my pencil. Salute to you, Nola. Salute, salute. Now, has she been to a vet? No, not yet. Unfortunately, I'm a great cat mom, but I can't. I haven't been able to afford to take her to a vet yet or a doctor to have them look at her because the ones that I've called, they're all trying to like charge me $150 for a checkup, and I'm like, I could do that, but I would probably regret it going and taking her right now, especially with like how everything is. Okay, okay, she's fixed. Thank goodness. So I'm gonna get her a cat. I'm gonna go and get the other cat that I had got her. She didn't like it. She knocked knocked the eyeball out. Y'all see the video I posted earlier today? Started and batted the eye out of Stewart. She her little mouse. She got a little mouse called Stewart. She done daggone ripped the eyeball out. She didn't. She had a cat. I had gave her a cat, right? A little default, a decoy cat. So I said, if you do need to get it in, you got the cat right here. And she not pulled the eye out of that motherfucker. So now everything got one eye. And I know what she's doing. I think Starla, that's my, you know what? Starla is my baby. I have to understand her. It's like we understand each other. We try to understand each other. Starla is trying to make the household more like her mommy because I'm blind in one eye. I get it now. She's trying to make things fair. She's like, if you can't see out of both eyes, neither will mommy. And she did try to hit hubby in the eye today. If you can't see out of both eyes, then the, she so sweet. She's so thoughtful. She is. She thought she's upset because she thinks I'm mad at her, and I am a little mad because now I got to give her a bath or whatever. So I'm scratching my leg. Some people would have probably said, "Ooh, what's that?" Nothing. It's my kneecap. It looks like a baby's face. Yeah, but she was she was at the door like meow, meow, meow. And she normally doesn't do that, but she knows she's not allowed in this room because she needs to get a bath. She's not allowed anywhere really. Because I have OCD. I have OCD so bad. Starla almost became bald headed. Like I was brushing her, brushing her, brushing her. She was looking bald. Hubby was like, you gonna cause her to get bald spots, and it kind of like her edges kind of was getting thin a little bit. So I cut it back. I cut it back and I started giving her a piece of liver. I give her a piece of liver probably once a week or once every 2 weeks. It helps with her shedding, Marie. I don't know if you knew, but something about chicken liver, there's something about that protein or something. And now I will say it will make the cat's nails grow pretty fast. But it did help her skin. And she had bad dandruff from dry skin at one point. And I took care of it. I was putting coconut oil on her, like just like lightly over her fur and let her lick it off. But yeah, that's my baby. That's my Starlicans. Um, let me see. I've been trying to keep up with my emails and check them. Y'all, this is probably another letdown. Let me see. I'm starting to think that I should probably put white or other on my applications right now. I think that me putting that my ass is black is a problem. Really, yeah. And honestly, shit, if I can't afford cat food, chicken liver is $3 a container, and that probably with 2 weeks of feeding your cat if you keep it stored properly. But I'm like, damn, I'm probably gonna start getting her that. Like instead of getting like those treats and stuff like that, them expensive ass like she had Rachel Ray. Starla does not like Rachel Ray anymore. She won't eat Rachel's food. Some about it. I think it gives her gas. It was giving her real bad gas. It was her turds were smelling like human shit. Fuck them. When one door opens, more. When one door closes, more opens. That's fine. That is fine. I'm trying to hurry up and find another job because even though I told somebody to ask me before, did I ever pulled cards on myself? I did pull my tarot cards today for myself. Because I'm like, am I gonna get a job soon? Am I gonna be getting my job soon? And the card showed me that I was gonna crash out. It showed me to smile. It said that I possibly am gonna crash the fuck out. It showed temperament, but then a tower, like literally the tower of bombs exploding. And I'm like, oh my God. No, no, I gotta find another job. I got two assessments to do. My company is just they don't give a fuck about us. They don't. They're working us like slaves. They really are. I try to whenever I put my 2 weeks notices in, I actually pissed off my bosses when I put 2 weeks notice in. The biggest V. Yes, you do need your wrench. You do. You do. You are right. You are right. Because you've been here. Let me hold on. Let me fix it. What did I do? Marie, what did I do? Did I hide a comment? No. Hold on, hold on. Thanks for reminding me. Damn, what did I do just now? Marie, help me. Did I accidentally block B? No. Fuck. Ugh. I'm gonna fix this and I'm gonna get off of here. I'm frustrated with this shit. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't I didn't get rid of B did I don't oh hold on. Okay, I did. I deleted. Okay. I don't like doing my people like that, y'all. There was this girl on TikTok. People were sending donations. First of all, people who are donating and that support me, honey, you family, you family. Because I can never do that. What she would do to people, like literally, she turned on her people, the people that sent her the most fucking money. She turned on them. Add as moderator, honey. I don't think so. I made you a moderator. You see it? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Please, please. People be sitting up here. Oh, you look so young, girl. I am oh I ain't, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I am old school. That's what we're gonna say. I am old school. I, I don't be I'm finding that sometimes I have to do like this. No, I'm joking. My contact. You got it. You hold on, I got something for you. Can you hear it? Hold on. Hold on. The biggest V is a mod boss. Yeah. I call y'all the mod bosses. Look, I gave y'all a name. Like, look, people gonna be scared to fuck with y'all. That's y'all the mod bosses. When I say security, you get the motherfuckers out of here. I always say though, you can use hide and time out for people. But if they are just being real negative, y'all know my temperament. I don't want nobody coming in here bumming me out. Just we don't do the negative while we sitting here at the boss table. We try to be positive. We all have different perspectives. Some people might come off strong on it, but as long as they're respectful and not disrespecting any of y'all, okay? They might disrespect a certain situation, but look, as long as it ain't us, we good. We'll I want to try and get like a debate team going over here. The more people I get over here, I want to get like a debate team of like 5 people and then myself going. That way we have this debate team of the mod bosses, and then we have other people who might want to come into our platform. Hopefully not trying to debate us. But look, we gonna I'm trying to build some stuff. I got great ideas. The same ideas I be having for like my skits and stuff like that. The same kind of ideas I have for y'all. I'm bringing Keeping It Real with the Kikis live. Let me practice. Hold on. Hey everybody, welcome to Keeping It Real with the Kikis. It's Kiki. And then I have this little thing I do where I'm like, I'm so happy that you're here. Because I want my people to know I'm happy that you're here. We wouldn't be able to have this whole little powwow thing together if we didn't. And basically, the concept of keeping it real with the Kikis is basically every Kiki that I've ever known who kept it real. We just at one point I was friends with 3 different Kikis, y'all. And imagine it's 3 of us. Child was trouble. But we kept it real, and it gave me the idea of just in general, giving people a safe space and a platform. Come kick it with the Kikis. We got this. We want to listen to you. We support you. We get it. We understand. Like we want to give you a voice. Like if you watch my skits, it like all of my keeping it real with the Kikis. Like I've got the first official one when I did was the 30-minute one. It was 30 minutes long, a whole talk show, 30 minutes long. But before that, I was doing like breaking them up. Skip 10, 15 minutes. Because on TikTok, you could only do 10 minutes stuff. It wouldn't let you do longer. That was something that I struggled with on TikTok too, because people on TikTok have a TikTok brain. It tick tock, tick tock. That's how their brain works. TikTok. So that means they can't remember things. Their attention span is shit on TikTok. Like they can only see like second shit. TikTok is gonna fuck people up. I'm sorry. If you on there, it's nothing towards you. But I'm telling you, TikTok is gonna fuck people up. You know, I'm still trying to get my memory back. I'm still trying to gain memory. Like I lost so many brain cells over not from me smoking, not from being a stoner, because honey, that always enlightened me. I don't know about anybody else, but on TikTok, you just scrolling and watching bullshit and mush. If you're spending your time every day not like stimulating your mind or stimulating your brain or stimulating anything, like you're as good as being a dementia patient in 30 to 40 years. I'm telling you. Because if you're sitting watching the same shit, if you go to TikTok every day to watch the same person, if it's that lady that be in the tub taking a bath with a shoe and her clothes on, that's your brain is gonna be mush. Like my memory, I'm still working on it. I'm like, what do I need to get some Rubik's cubes and some stuff like that to get some Sudoku puzzles, some hidden word searches and shit like that. I'm telling y'all, that shit is not good over there. And I had trouble because at first I had trouble because people were only willing to watch things that were like a minute long, 2 minutes long, but my content was 5 minutes or longer. Do you think people was gonna sit and watch that shit on TikTok? Well, I do better over here. It's not as great as I would think. I thought I thought coming over here that shit was just gonna blow up. I said, let me just keep putting my skits over here. Even though I'm on TikTok, let me just keep throwing my shit over here. I was using it like a storage unit. So it was accumulating. But after seeing everything, even though I might not be getting like I might not be getting the viewership, maybe the eyes. I might want Terrence Howard to see my shit. That shit is not here yet. It may never come, but the fact that I still did it though, the fact that I still have some accolades under my belt. I made some skits and I made sketch shows, soon movies. Like I said, I'm doing my real estate stuff. I'm doing everything that I'm doing. I'm trying to build some generational wealth for the family, of course. But I, this booty ain't cheap or free. There's things that I want to do. Money is nothing to me, honey. So I want to do things. Okay, I want to be able to film my movies. I want to be able to say fuck a corporate job, and all I'm gonna do all day is just work on my movie, editing, sitting all day. I could honestly, I would love to say, well, y'all, I got a whole 8-hour day of editing, working on this movie. But I would be proud because it's something that I'm good at. It's one thing going to work and doing some shit that you're barely good at, that you still kind of failing every day. It's depressing your ass. But going doing something that you know you're good at, you know that you're gonna do great at. I feel like these corporate jobs set you up. So you go in with the mindset of doing great. You just ain't gonna do great or be great. Autumn day. Yes, that's what I'm talking. Do you remember the damn? I don't know, Marie. You may not remember because a lot of these challenges, honey, they almost miss me half the time. They go over my. I'm like, wait a minute, what? They was putting a bag on their head, baby. They was putting a plastic bag over their head, talking about there was a rapper. Her name Miss Move, or her name is Lotto. She had a song called "Rip Me Out the Plastic." I've been acting brand new, and I get it, but no, I don't get it. Rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new. Yeah, I guess rip me out the plastic like you bought me at the store. Acting brand new. I get that part, but that honestly, that line. I love you, Lotto. Love you. But if I was your friend in the studio, can you say something else? Who said that? Everybody must have been high or on pink cocaine or something when they should rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new. Ooh, shit. That's fire. No, the fuck, it really isn't. It's a hazard. It's caution. It would be against OSHA if it was something that they was doing at work. They was putting plastic bags over their head, rapping the song, talking about rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new. But these new types of bags now that you go into the store with, especially the ones at Aldi, them is NASA space grade material bags, just so they don't split or break. Okay. Those are bags that are meant to be bought once. Like you don't go put shit like that on your fucking uh that plastic too thick. A couple motherfuckers didn't make it. Almost didn't make it out the fucking plastic. Honey, they would have been up in that casket looking sharp and brand new. That's what I was on TikTok trying to tell their ass. But I'm a fun killer. I'm telling y'all, motherfuckers, stop doing that dangerous shit. Because as soon as you start choking us, if you want me to get up, I am not going to jump my ass up to run across the room to rip your ass out of some plastic when you put the bag over your head yourself. I assumed that you was just trying to take your ass out. Just trying to take yourself out. Shit. Eating cinnamon. I remember that shit. Eating cinnamon, spoonfuls of cinnamon. Child. And see that, what's another? There's another one that they was doing too. And I was just serious. Oh, this is a new one. Have you seen this one? And now I seen it over here on YouTube, but I ain't over on TikTok, so they might be doing it over there. There was a girl. I wish the video would play. I don't think it. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. There's a girl. I saved it to my watch later because that's how bad. And I commented in the comments that these are young bosses. And I love my young bosses, but I'm also Aunt Kiki, and I'm gonna come and tell you when the shit that you're doing, it looks stupid, it is stupid, it sounds stupid, it smells stupid. Stop doing that stupid shit. Okay, I'm trying to tell you this now to save you for in the future. All right, every stupid shit that you do on the internet is gonna pop up in the future. You think you're gonna be a teacher when you You're in high school now, but do you think you're gonna be anything when you get out doing this stupid shit on the internet? When they ask you on job applications, what's your social media link? Y'all motherfuckers is dumb enough to put your social media right there. Like it's gonna help you with the job. But that's not everybody. Anyways, this girl, I can't find her video. She is sitting here pouring drink in a Ziploc bag or a bag and I don't know if we did this shit. It was dumb. I didn't do this shit, but taking it and putting the bag in her mouth and popping the bag so the juice. But chat, if you don't go buy you some fucking gushers, if you don't go buy you some motherfucking gushers, there's so much shit that you can buy in the store that you just buy in the fucking ooze. Like, come on now. Like, I don't know if you're doing that shit for the older gentleman that's probably watching. That shit is not cute. I commented on there. Hold on. Kiki reacts. Where's my reactions? There's shit that I didn't add on here to react to, honey. The shit that I've added on here to react to. I'm gonna be roasting motherfuckers, actually. She said, okay. She says, so this is the best way to drink your juice, the best way to have your juice. And I said, until you motherfucking choke, until you start choking, what you want somebody to pat you on the back? I'm gonna call your mom and tell her, I'm gonna tell your mom what you did. This stupid ass girl sitting here doing the damn challenge, popping a Ziploc bag with some juice in her mouth. She done damn started choking. What do you want me to do? Because nowadays, you got to be careful with other people's kids. You just can't go doing stuff because you start beating her on the fucking back and your ass is caught on camera. They're gonna say, oh my gosh, she's beating her or somebody else's kid. So no. What do you want me to do to girl in the back? What do you want me to do for your daughter? Okay? Because, and I know it sounds fucked up. This is why my dark humor belongs on a subscription platform. Because I'm not going to touch her. I'm not going to, so y'all can say I did something to her. So y'all can say that I hit her in the back and made the fucking bag lodge further down into her esophagus and shit. I'm not. I'll take her to the hospital. I'll take her. She's going to sit in the back seat while she's doing all that hooping and hollering. You bet you won't do that shit no more. I bet you won't do that shit no more. They be doing dumb shit. They be doing crazy shit. I have a lot of young people that do be watching me, so I be trying to keep myself appropriate. I figure they got aunties, they got uncles that talk shit. Their parents they probably hear words like, "Look, do as I say, not as I do." Sometimes that'll be sometimes that'll flip depending on the situation and what I didn't actually say it. But as for right now, they'll and all of them was choking child to Kylie Jenner. And let me tell you something. Do you think any of these celebrities came outside and said, don't do that shit? This is why I say fuck celebrities. Fuck the motherfuckers. They don't give a fuck about the little people. They only care about the people that's in their phone right now. And I promise you're not in their phone. Like you're in their comments. You're in their comments somewhere drowning. Like, but they're not paying attention to you. But all the shit that they have you to their challenges, all the publicity, they get paid for. Like honestly, if I brought drama to work, and motherfuckers do, they bring it. I told a girl that I said, damn, you bring drama to work, but you getting paid for it. Like we the tabloids or some shit like that. Like, girl, if you don't hush. Because like I said, like I always say, if I showed up to work and said, y'all, I ain't even gonna say it. But yeah, I've been fired. They're not gonna say, well, we're gonna give you a bonus. Oh, you got some AI sex tapes out? We're gonna give you a bonus. Let's watch them at the meeting tomorrow. Let's watch them at the work. You walk into the work meeting and your motherfucking shit is going on loop. It's a master cut of all the no. But they do this shit. You know how they say shit that you do on the internet does not leave the internet. So what you do on the internet, make sure that you're okay with it in 20 years. Make sure your father is okay with watching you right now. Make sure your kids won't be embarrassed of it in 10 years, 20 years. So you don't be like Northwest and Kim Kardashian and shit. Like that's why she hates her right now. I had a game show that I played, like, Keeping It Real with the Kikis. I'm gonna make it fun. But when I was on TikTok, I did Keeping It Real with the Kikis live, and we had a game show, and I can't remember what the game show was, but it was no wrong answers. Basically, it's only the right answer. And one of the questions was Kim Kardashian's worst nightmare, and I gave three answers. I think I said Tokyo Tony, Kim Kardashian, and a X-ray machine, a scanner, X-ray machine, a radiology. Yeah, I bet her ass would not want to be standing in front of one of them things. We'd be seeing all. She'd be like Mr. Potato Head standing right there with all her parts. But yeah, it was a good little show. We're gonna have some fun. I gotta think of some fun stuff for us to do so we can try and be different from everybody on the internet. Um, it's always good to be different. That's what we want. I'm gonna think of it. I be sitting here thinking to myself, man, boy, I wish I had more free time because I would be on here more. I would be able to. I actually probably would be great if I had more free time. Like if I got fired or something like that. Teased over, see that's the shit that I'm talking about because everybody wants to be chose. I don't want to say everybody, but like I said, we've all had situations that we stayed in that were unhealthy that we should not have stayed in. But then at some point too, you gotta look at shit the way it is. Like there's no way that I can see so many people standing and sitting in a situation and not saying shit for so long, and then all of a sudden, like you want me to feel bad. You're gonna traumatize me with your shit and want me to feel bad. Now, this is not real people. This is celebrity shit. It makes me so mad that they come on like you want to traumatize everybody today. And I'm just like, everybody knows. Like, how long was the industry gonna keep Puff's shit a secret? And I'm not talking about just the entire industry. Everybody, Michael Myers, whoever's been to Diddy's house, how long was everyone? So I say everyone is complicit. Because that's, I think people get mistaken when I say, yeah, everybody that was in this trial, right, they all have immunity. Why would you have immunity if you weren't guilty? You have immunity because you're a guilty motherfucker, and they need you to pop another motherfucker. That's why I stopped watching it because I was just getting mad and irritated. Like everybody's emotions in, like people are getting triggered, and it's making the ugliness come out. And I'm just like, you. And then too, people up at the courthouse fighting. You content creators arguing with each other and fighting each other and shit like that. Like it comes back to haunt her. And I'm sure Kim at the time when they signed the contract, they thought it was just such a good idea. To put out a tape. Like Paris did it. Like Kim is the biggest destiny swapper. And I always talk about destiny swappers on my channel because I want y'all to be very familiar with the destiny swapper and people that really want your life and want to be like so much like you that they will pray to have to. Kim Kardashian is a big ass destiny swapper. She literally was, I seen her flat ass, big toucan Sam ass fucking nose. And I don't care. I don't care. Okay. I don't like Kim. Big ass nose and them Uggs that was leaning to the side and they had the crease in the fold in the corner. I remember that Kim in the leggings, in the yoga leggings. I remember her whole style. I remember how she was back in the day. And then she ends up working for Paris Hilton and doing her closet. Remember, she was a closet girl, doing shit, cleaning up folks' closet and shit. She cleaned up Paris's closet. Who knows? She probably was in the closet when Paris was filming A Night in Paris. The 3D goggles probably was her. It was I wouldn't be surprised if the motherfucker in the room filming this shit with the 3D goggles walking around was Kim. I bet you a joke. This is for entertainment purposes. I'm a comedian. Things that I say, I could be using for a movie idea or something like that. But I'm just saying, she harried up and did that shit right after Paris. She literally, that was Paris's chance. Paris was blowing up. She was the one, actually, Paris was funny. Paris Hilton actually could have did comedy. She could have actually did some stand-up comedy, maybe if she would have had people wanted her to branch out. Paris was funny for herself when she was on what was it, Sweet Life with Nikki. They were both funny in their own way, though. In their own way. Instead of it being like what was her name? Miranda Sings, it could have been Paris Hilton. But Kim stole her life. Kim stole it. Kim went and she did it. And Ray J admitted that. Ray J said that he went on Club Shay Shay and said there was a contract. The mama, Kim, everybody was in on it. And then they made it seem like it was leaked. See how they put everybody in a tizzy? Oh my gosh, it was leaked. They had actual women. Let's go back to the gaslight. The same gaslighting that I was pissed with Meg Thee Stallion for gaslighting millions of black women and she lied. Well, they had a lot of women in a frizzy going at Ray J, like he leaked to say, remember how everybody was mad at Ray? That actually tarnished his reputation a little bit because everybody was pointing the finger at him for leaking the tape and everything. And the mama and the daughter signed the contract. They were sitting right there quiet, letting everything unfold right then and there. You see what I'm saying? How fucking gaslighting that these motherfucking celebrities. That's why I probably would never be a celebrity. I don't think I would be I probably wouldn't be so good at it because I wouldn't be up for their shit. I would just be sitting there. Could you see me at a fucking Grammy party judging the whole entire room? Because I will. I am going to judge. I will judge the room. I will. Because you see nothing getting past me. I wouldn't be a good celebrity. Nothing would get past me. Could you imagine, like, in my skits, I have an actual food tester? I mean, look, this job is risky, but I talk a lot of shit. And before I eat anything, like, look, you could be my food tester, but also I need you to. I would honestly, I thought about it. If something happened and I blew up and went viral and had to I wouldn't call myself a celebrity. I would call myself a role model. And I have to be a role model to millions of people and shit like that. You will see me everywhere I go. You will see the person walking behind me with a censorship button. Like, just in case, because you never know. I'm not gonna censor myself. I forget to sometimes too. For sure, what it do. So I would have a person walking behind me with a I'm gonna make you a mod just because it is not mandatory that any of y'all have to really be in here. It's just that when y'all are in here, you have God privileges. You are, well, let me not do it. Let me not do this right here. Last time I fucked up. But yes, if I had to be a role model, not celebrity, because that's some bullshit, I would have somebody walking behind me with a censorship button so I don't have to censor myself. They could just push the damn button. I would have somebody walking behind me with a rolling suitcase with all of our lunch in it because we ain't eating shit that a motherfucker got. I'm sorry. Motherfuckers be getting poisoned and some more shit. Look at Whitney now. Alleged. But I'll make you mine. But I don't be playing about that shit. Nothing would get past me. That's why I'm like, why is it that I ain't went viral yet? Why ain't my skits and stuff went viral? Let me look. I be watching. Like I don't even know if the views came from me or if it came from actual people. Because like I said, I be watching my skit. When I start back making my skits, when I start back filming brand new skits all over again, I watch what I do is I watch like I might take a hiatus like I'm doing right now and I'm just trying to get my old shit put up. But I go back and I watch all my skits. Like it could be a Saturday that I'm sitting washing dishes and cleaning the house. I literally will have my skits playing on audio in my ear. That way I can always make sure I don't repeat the same shit because that could get boring if seeing the same shit. Uh, and also to make sure what I did this time time will be just as funny. And it works. That's why I tell people watch your own content. Because when you watch your own content, you get to analyze yourself. I think before when I first started doing my skits, I know I was okay on the screen. I honestly, hubby told me, he says, you look good on the screen. That you're natural. And you could tell that you belong up on the screen. So when I see myself on the screen, I look at myself like I'm looking at somebody else. But I know it's me because I'm my biggest fan. You got to be your biggest fan. I know it's me, but I'm looking at it like y'all are looking at it. Because then it lets me know how you're viewing it and shit like that. I always try to make sure that even though I troll in my skits, I like doing concept art. I even though I troll, I try not to offend anybody. I try not to offend people. I'll be watching some people's skits and I'll be like, damn, they didn't think about it. Then they have to go back through. Motherfuckers start dragging them. I watch them. I remember Norman Freeman when he was doing Obese Betty. I love Norman Freeman's skits, but when he started doing Obese Betty, people started coming at him and said, "Oh, you're fat shaming women," but he's not. People can't play parts. People can't play characters and shit like that. Right. The celebrities forget that the poor people is who make them famous, and they look to your right and they look down. That's what I dislike too. You made them exactly. And if I was famous, honey, if that's what they want to call it, I like saying role model, but I would want to be fruitful because there's no way I could sit here and just forget everybody. I couldn't. Even though I don't like my family all the way, I would still help them motherfuckers out. But, but I would look and say, this is the last motherfucking time. This is the first time and this is the last time. I'm giving you this money and you better do something with it because if you come back in the future asking me for more, block, block, blocked. I'm going to block. Because I think that's what honestly I do think that's probably what happens with a lot of celebrity situations when the person blows up or whatever, they'll start wanting to ask for money and start using you. But as far as my family, nobody communicates with me. I'm a loner. I'm a black sheep. I be trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with people. I be surprised when motherfuckers call me. Motherfuckers call me I be like, oh my God, is everything okay? That's bad when you gotta be like that. I would love to come on there or even for show any of y'all. Like I said, a lot of people would sit there and say, be concerned. Like I said, the platforms that I would like, whatever the people got going on over there doesn't have anything to do with what we will have going on for that interview or whatever we decide to do together. Um, because let me tell you something. And another thing, I don't announce anything. I don't announce the shit that I got going because people always got something to say or people want to. Why are you doing that? Why? Because I want to because I'm a grown ass motherfucking woman, because I got a choice. Same questions motherfuckers should have been asking Cassie and all them back in the day. Why are you doing that? Why are you letting him take a dump in your mouth? Ugh. I'm sorry. Y'all, it's one thing I'm sorry. It's one thing being a weak bitch or a weak motherfucker. It's a lot. It's too many of that. Too many of that. People will go with the first thing that they fucking heard on some shit and be like, and they be stuck. I hate for those type of motherfuckers to get old and be stuck in their motherfucking ways. Because if you already like that now, I do not want to deal with you. That you motherfuckers gonna dread you coming to the nursing home. Motherfuckers probably got you on radar right now. We gotta be prepared from this motherfucker. You better hope they don't chip your ass in the future to be a problem. As soon as they scan your ass, can't let you into this. No, you can't even get into the nursing home. You outside the motherfucking nursing homes like you're trying to get into the motherfucking club and they won't let you in because you stuck in your ways. Too many people stuck in their ways on here on this app. I didn't been in spaces before. That's why I want everybody to be comfortable Be comfortable to voice your opinions on things. You won't get attacked over here. Just as long as you respect it. I don't do the argue because I get triggered. I get triggered, and then I would want to crash out and argue. So I don't do the arguing thing. I like friendly debates and stuff like that. But as long as everybody comes over here, everybody feel free to share your opinions. Oh, and I don't do politics because I think that shit is demonic. Everybody talking about everything else is demonic. Why don't we look into what these politicians got going on at their motherfucking politician party? How about that? I wonder what these motherfucking politicians is doing with their weird ass. You know they doing weird shit too. So we can't just all put it. A lot of times people get content with looking in one direction and then they don't keep their head on a fucking swivel. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers have this. A lot of these people is watching these cases, these sex trafficking cases, and all these RICO cases right now. They're watching it, right? But they're not looking at this shit like it happens in real life. It does. It does. Do you know freak offs exist in real life? It's just not a celebrity thing. All the people that I know have participated in freak offs in my day to now have all wanted to do that shit. Motherfuckers was running trains like crazy back in the day. I was mad to find out some of my homegirls was in on the shit. And I'm just like, and you know how let me tell you how to avoid that shit. Let me tell you how to avoid a train, an unexpected train ride. Don't the motherfuckers invite you to hotels for a hotel party, don't go. Don't go. You know I'm right. If you in the chat and you listen, you don't go. Don't go to that shit. It's a setup all fucking ready. You want to go to my hotel? Choo 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 train. Choo choo. Come on, ride that train and ride it. I didn't realize what that song was about until I got older. Not that that was the soft version, but I'm talking about Trick Daddy and Uncle Luke. Come on, ride that train and ride it. Woo woo. Come on, ride that. What the fuck do you think Trick Daddy is talking about in the song? People wouldn't talk about these things if it didn't happen. Just like things wouldn't be in movies if it didn't really happen. They show you things that already happened or have happened already. Just like y'all better be getting ready for the damn rollout of the RoboCops and the AI. Everybody was so content with sex dolls, thinking that it was gonna stay, it was just gonna end there. No, it ain't. When your sex doll becomes your wife, all of a sudden you think that you can put her up in the closet and she comes out. I need to come out and make dinner for you, honey, or something like it. Scared the fuck out of you. You didn't know that she was programmed to be your wife, and now try to deprogram one of them motherfuckers to shut the hell up. Try to deprogram. You talk about motherfuckers to talk about their why my wife won't shut up. Well, try to deprogram the fucking robot to do so and see what happens. And I'm thinking that them motherfuckers probably got more strength than us. I want y'all to watch this. I'm gonna put it in the comments. There is this. Is it a movie? Yeah, I think it's a movie. There's a movie on Netflix called Better Than Us. You better watch. I think that's your homework. That's y'all's homework. It's the weekend, and you got like a couple days. It's called Better Than Us on Netflix. Child. All I know is I understand the look. I understand sometimes. Sometimes, not all the times, y'all. Not if you're gonna sacrifice your soul and your morals and values. That's different. Those are some things that you should stand on. Okay, just like you got your balls and you won't break them for nobody. Let's say you just don't break your morals and shit. Stand firm on those shits. But look, sometimes if you can't beat them, join them. This Elon Musk shit, I thought about it. I'm gonna be nice because look, Trump done already fucked up, y'all. If it, I told y'all, go watch my old videos. I'll repost it when I get off here. I'll repost it. I told y'all last year, the year before last, that Elon Musk was real life Mojo Jojo. We just started talking about cartoons too. Cartoons are mimic. Look at SpongeBob. You got motherfuckers that's underwater. That's us. we are below water trying to make it. We can't even get up there. Then we got one good helpful friend, Sandy Cheeks, down there that's helping us out. We got Patrick. We got the dumbass dense friend who is okay and content with not seeing what's going on in the world and shit. Don't know anything. Not helpful at all. Kind of a ball and chain to you. Then you got Squidward. This motherfucker done seen everything. He know everything. That's why Squidward really is the good guy in SpongeBob. They just want to make him all negative. No, he just ain't up for no bullshit. I am Squidward and Squidward is me. Okay? I'm telling you, all this shit, it mimics. I sat here and I said to myself, Powerpuff Girls is based on a real life too. It has to be. Because I'm like, if you have Professor X, he created the damn enemy and the damn hero at the same motherfucking time. And to be honest, that just what happened with this Elon Musk shit and Trump. But what was Mojo Jojo trying to do all the damn time? Destroy the motherfucking when things won't go in his way and shit. He was trying to find ways to destroy shit. And here come the Powerpuff Girl. I don't know who gonna be the Powerpuff Girls. I guess I gotta be Blossom. I'll be Blossom. They want me to be Buttercup because of my attitude. I don't know why. See, I told you them loud ass fuck. About time for me to put my lights back up in the window. About time for me to put my lights up in the window. But yeah, I guess I gotta be Blossom. Come and fight crime and save the day. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I need Buttercup and I need a Bubbles as well. But yeah, but for real on some real shit though, Elon Musk in the video that I did, like I did a couple different breakdowns. I mean, I could do another one, but honestly, I'm gonna need at least a week because I would have to go back on Google. Right. Do you remember the story about Alexa? Alexa witnessed someone get M word murdered. Alexa, do y'all remember the news story about Alexa? Alexa had her audio on. The husband was murdering his wife at the time, and she didn't call 911. Alexa is not your friend. Siri ain't your motherfucking friend either. And I don't know how I can trust Gemini because Gemini told me that my cat's habit was normal. But she's been trying to screw my kneecap for about a month now. And it's getting worse. It's gotten worse now to where she looks at me like I'll be sitting getting her food and she'll look at me with the hard eye. I can see it, and I'm just like, I love you too, Starla. And we just try and keep this professional. And I give her the here. I think Starla, because she won't do it to hubby. I'm like, Starla, I think Starla is a part of the LGBTQ. We're gonna add cat, LGBTQIA C for cat. Because what about the cats who love cat? I think my cat loves cat because man, I'm gonna stop talking about that because she just, I love her though. I love her. I don't know what I would do without her. Not everything is gonna be perfect, but it's perfect enough. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to get off here. I'm about to go watch my wrestling. I'm about to give Sarla a quick bath. Hopefully, she participates, but she knows better. Badass. I just been talking. I appreciate y'all, and I thank y'all so much for coming by here and hanging out with me and everything. Like I said, I've been trying to come back because somebody said something that people want to see you more. They want to see your face more, and they want to hear your voice more. So, and B, like I said, B, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I still got my piggy bank stuff. Oh, and before I go, I don't push people to donate, but I always leave it as an option. Because some people ask me though, how can I support you? I got in my link tree, there is my Amazon wish list too. So I have like art supplies and different stuff on my wish list and stuff for what I do want to start making that will get me out of the house. Because you know what? If I have my film and stuff and I'm legit, I'm gonna have my action. I'm gonna be right up at the stores. I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna be with me. Tell me I'm gonna have to take a break. I'm gonna be like, y'all, I'm filming the movie. Look, I'm outside. Look, it's proof. I'm also looking at the trees and the sun. I'm gonna be so happy because everything is steps. And I know that post a link. Hold on. Everything is steps, right? And it's baby steps. I'm taking baby steps. And I'm proud of myself for putting my proud of me for putting myself out there with my art and my skits. Because honestly, if I would still be how I was on my 30s, I would still be depressed and crying and sad right now. Honestly, I would tell you, I don't think I would be here. Because I was at a point where I just didn't know how much more I could take of it. So I'm logging into my thing now so I can get it. But I just, I, it gets tough and I get it. But you got to keep yourself active. Just like you got to keep your mind active. You got to keep yourself active. Remember in my little documentary, I said, "Hi, my name is Kiki. I blah, blah, blah." I can't even remember because when I did that documentary, I did that shit in like 20 minutes. I filmed myself and I did whatever voiceover on it, and then I just posted it because I said, "Look, I'm holding myself accountable. If I tell people this is what I got going on, it's gonna make me do better because I cannot keep popping up in front of people every day fucked up. I've got to show some strength too in order for other people to want to do the same thing. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, and it's a lot. This YouTube shit, you never know if it doesn't won't last forever. But I guess for now, I'm here. And like I said, I may never I'll probably be a local. I'll probably be a local motherfucker. They be like, it's Kiki. She walking around. She at the comedy club. Be at the comedy club. Man, that sounds depressing now that I think about it. Look, I'm not trying to miss my shot. I'm not trying to be one of those ones who frequent the comedy club because I missed my shot and it's too late. Or it's never too late. I'm not trying to do that. Next comedy club. If y'all believe in me good enough, maybe I could. If y'all think I'm comedy, do y'all think I'd be okay for the comedy club? I'm looking at my Amazon wish list. Oh, my email. My bad. My bad. My bad. And do y'all think? Put a one in the chat. Do y'all think that if I worked on myself, maybe I work. I think I can do it. I can go to the comedy club if I put together a set. I just have to YouTube and figure. That's why I was like, man, I wish I could. I think I'm gonna try and email Cat Williams because I need a mentor. I'm gonna email Cat Williams and Monique because those are two people. Dave Chappelle, I love you, Dave. I love me some Dave Chappelle. I get a lot of my sense of humor from him too. But I'm scared of you, Dave, because Dave might be an asshole in real. He may not, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't think so. I never heard a bad thing about Dave, though. But somebody that I wish that I could have met, Bernie Mac. That's who is in my heart. When I sit here and my natural I guess the natural vibe or whatever, when I say something funny, it's like him in my on my shoulder, in my heart, like telling me not to give a fuck, don't give a fuck. Say that shit. You better say that shit, motherfucker. Like like, yeah. He's not. I believe he ain't. I believe Dave is I want a team. If I could get me a team of comedians, man, I'm trying to be the new hottest thing. But I'm trying to get Monique, Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, who else? Man, Bernie, but I love me some Bernie Mac. I see still Bernie because you know what? I go back and I watch Def Comedy Jam. I grew up off Def Comedy Jam where that shit was just so funny. You'd be crying, farting, pissing, and shitting from laughing. That type of shit. My link tree is in the bio. My shit is not moving fast for me at all. But yeah, if you want, you can donate $1 to my Chime or PayPal. V, did you get my note? I sent a note back with it. Thank you. I appreciate you. I if I see it, I'll send you a thank you back and I appreciate you. And everybody has my word. I will save the money and send you a screenshot and show how it's building up. This is my piggy bank. My PayPal, my Chime, I have to move everything to my PayPal. But I want my PayPal to be my piggy bank. I literally opened the PayPal account up for my art business and my real estate business, and then my film. If I decide to do film and shit like that, thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad you got it. Thank you so much. That was very nice of you. That money stays in there. I don't care if I lost my job. Like I said, I got money. I'll bleed my savings account dry before I take from that. That's staying there. And I gave the word to my ancestors. I said that's staying there because that money is motivating me. Look, I have money to pay for my exams, to take my real estate license, everything in there. And I tell people a dollar, just a dollar, will make me holler. Even though I say this booty ain't cheap or free, when it comes to my friends, my family, or whatever, I don't want to. I'm not a vampire. 50 cent. I don't even fuck this 50 cent. That's still very sweet and very nice, and you didn't have to do that shit. Yeah, I don't want y'all to feel overwhelmed. I don't want y'all to ever feel overwhelmed to donate. I don't even want you to feel overwhelmed to hit the like button and share. I'll ask you, but I don't want you to be pressured at all over here. The only pressure that you'll get over here is when I tell you to do something. Fold some clothes up. That's the only thing. But I mean well. Like we both got a mission. We both got to remember and never forget that I love you and I'm happy that you're in my life. Um, I hope that you have a good night's rest. And remember, I don't think you've done it today. I don't think I heard anybody say that they hugged themselves or gave themselves a hug yet. But like I said, you'll get it eventually. You just wake up in the morning and when you yawn, you stretch your arms out, bring them back in, and just hug yourself. Fellas, you could do it too. Men carry so much. Men carry so much, and then you can't cry because you got to have this tough exterior and stuff like that. I think, like I said, I need you to start finding places, finding little hiding spots, finding even if you need to go for a walk. I'm telling you, you'll feel better. Even if you got to go for a walk, I've had to go for a walk before and cry a little bit. Sometimes the waterworks just comes. I can't help it. That's how you know it's real. That's how you know it's for damn. She just started crying. And like with me being bipolar, my emotions be all over the place. I've laughed and cried before. I've been in laughter, and not because it was so funny, because I had mixed emotions. People joke about saying, "Oh, I got mixed emotions," or and stuff. No, it happens. Sometimes your shit gets out of whack. If you do not take a mental health break and sort your shit out, all of it's gonna be fucked up and out of whack. Over it. V. It does not matter. I paintbrushes. I'm hard on paintbrushes. Paint like paint is like the best thing. Let me tell you something about the paint now. My favorite store, Joann's, got closed the fuck down. That was my plug for my paint. Like I was getting all different kinds. Like I had like I'm running out of paint. So that's something that you can if you want. But like I said, I don't pressure anybody. And I have stuff on there that's cheap, stuff on there that's not because some people do want to I've seen people go into people's chats that have spent bags, like dropping bags and stuff. And I'm like, no, don't send me super chats and stuff like that. Because look, that corporate company called YouTube is gonna take half of your money and pay me with it. So the money you send through YouTube to me, and I ain't even got there to that point yet. But I feel like I would want to have that feature off because I don't get it. When I was on TikTok, those motherfuckers tried to tell me that I could cash out once I get to a certain amount of money. But tell me why I never made it because they was only paying me pennies. That's some disrespectful ass shit. TikTok is so disrespectful. And that's what the biggest beef I had with them, honey. My people, if they came into this chat, I wish they would. They would tell you they got a kick out of me. I would be beefing with TikTok, going off, cussing them out. I'd be tagging them and everything. So bad to where they blocked me. So I couldn't tag them in no more shit no more. That's how bad it was. I was talking cash money shit over on TikTok, honey. It just won't work. It just won't gonna work because they censor the fuck out of you so bad. But I gave that money away. Every time somebody gifted me when I was in live, I would tell people not to do it. You can paint. Okay, paint. I think I got different types of paint on there. Um, I use a lot. I use a lot of paint. I got brand new brushes still from last time, but paints are good. Um, anything. I don't care what it is. I'm still gonna and I will unbox it on live. I promise. I'll show everybody what I got. And when I use it, I'll use it on live too for you. So, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm grateful. Like I said, I have been through my entire life, either with gains or losses. I learned how to deal with both, either way, in both situations. So right now, I have finally gotten to a point in my life after hardship and struggles. I have gotten to a point where I'm not content with my job and shit like that. I know I can do more. I know my worth. I know I can do more. And I know what I can be to other people and the community. That's nor here or there. But as far as like my apartment, it, shit, it's good for me. I got a roof over my head. I got clothes on my back. I'm able to put food on the table. I got a cat, a wonderful, lovely support cat. Not everything is perfect and not everything is peaches and cream. But you know what? I am grateful for that of which I do have because I didn't have to have that. And if I didn't have it, I would be really fucked up. Be really, really fucked up. And that's how I try to see things. When I was living in a rooming house, renting a room, $80 a week just to have a roof over my head and shit. Yeah, y'all so mad about the 36 by 36 canvases on Joann's were $9.99. I'm about to cry. Fucking Michaels and Hobby, like them motherfuckers, Hobby Lobby and Michaels and shit like that. They made them go out of business. They were just wonderful. I was able to, and it was like almost like you could get stuff on wholesale and get stuff for cheap. But honestly, since Joann's closed, that's the reason why I haven't been painting. Because like when I need to get supplies and shit, now I have to go to Michaels. And Michaels, they'll give you like $5 off, but they want you to keep spending money though. And I don't like that. Keeping me going. But yeah, just like what I was saying earlier on TikTok, people would send gifts and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I could make a killing off of this if I was constantly, hey, send me money, send me gifts, send me that was sweet. First of all, I used to have seizures when I was a kid. What the fuck do I need to have all that shit flashing up on my screen and I'm trying to read the comments and shit? So I can go into another motherfucking seizure live for everybody to see. I bet they'll be donating. Motherfuckers will be super gifting and super chatting like a motherfucker if they say some shit like that. Because people are weird. They wouldn't even call 911. They would think that is this a skit? Is this a skit? That she's false? Is this a skit? No. Motherfuckers, like, yeah, I gave that money away. And before I deleted my TikTok, I had probably like $15 on there from what people had gifted me. I went in there and I went into some of my favorite people and I made it rain on there. I made it rain in their chat. Like bam, bam, bam. It made me feel good. It wasn't even my money that I was spending. It was somebody else's money because they gifted me from. That's crazy. You see the pyramid scheme that TikTok is? That's how these social media apps work. You know, I think that we should all be getting paid more money. I think that as soon as we get on the app and as soon as we start loading shit on here, we should be getting something compensated. And for the viewers, it should be like a royalty, but they're not going to do that though. It'd be so easy and so simple if they just did that for people. But they make you work so hard on these platforms to post content, push content out, You don't need to watch TV nowadays. You can get on fucking social media and watch those motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? And it's not fair to damn cable companies then raise their prices. But you got people that don't watch TV. They watch people on YouTube now. I think everybody should be compensated in some way on these social media apps. I don't think it's fair. I think it's slave labor. And for real, I've been almost kind of debating like filing something like this is slave labor, making people get stay on here all day. Like one girl, she would be sitting in the same funky ass motherfucking chair all day and gifting. And after a while, I started knowing, okay, this is what how much these gifts are. So I know she's not getting a lot. Like she literally told me, so I made $10 today after sitting on this on TikTok for 7 hours. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell I'm gonna sit on TikTok for 7 hours and only make $10. I'll do something for free before I do that. Uh, Me coming on here, I'd rather come on here and sit and talk to you, to sit and talk and chill with y'all and not get a dime for it than sit on here and assume that I'm gonna make money and not make no. I'll go back and get a waitress job. Before I'll go back working at Waffle House or IHOP before I do all that. I'm not gonna this social media stuff is just crazy sometimes. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. We're gonna make tomorrow fun. Oh, let me listen to my song real quick. That's what I was gonna do. Let me play my new song, y'all. So I am also a part of the music producer community, even though I'm not a pro. So I tell people do shit. Like you can do it if you know the saying when you were a kid, you could do it if you put your mind to it. You can do it. You can do it. Trust me. And if you can't do it, at least you tried. So I like just doing shit, right? Just to see if I'm good at it. And I may not be the best, but let's see how my song plays. YouTube probably can copyright me for it because they just giving me a hard time. Come on. I made a song recently called Talking Shit. And it's a dance song. YouTube be messing with me. So y'all see how I credit I credit and it's free music that I'm using. I credit the people. YouTube still fucking copyrights me. Okay, my channel. It's not fair. They still mess with me. I'm like, are you serious? You can't win from losing over here. What do I have to do? I need to. And I'm not going to no clubhouse because I heard that was the fucking trenches of social media right now. I'm not going to clubhouse. Um, they say you could talk a lot of shit over there though. Let me see. So here's my song talking shit. Fingers crossed that it plays and that it's not distorted or something. Damn, Starla, look what she did to this. I'm about to be done. After this, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna let this song close us out because I got. Thank you so much. So what I do when I come on here, I'm gonna make sure that I shout you out. I'll let everybody know ahead of time. I'll say, hey, I got art supplies, the haul. This is from what y'all bought me. Let me play my I'm trying to find a song I made, but you know something that's so weird? YouTube is hiding it. Thank you so much, B. You are so you know you're my first donation. You're my first person that got anything off of my wish list. You are the first. Isn't that crazy? Where? Why does YouTube do this? That is nice, isn't it? Isn't it, Marie? And also too, I'll make sure because I used to watch people do hauls on TikTok, opening gifts from people, and they would and that can make you gotta watch it. That would make you feel uncomfortable. So you gotta do it in a way that you don't make other people feel uncomfortable. I remember at one point, sorry, my nose keeps itching because of my nose ring. But I remember at one point, one lady, she was on there, and I was like, I feel bad because I can't send nothing again. I don't know what want nobody to. Your time, y'all didn't hear me before when I say your time. Your time is what's most important, and the fact that you put the time in, you watch my skits, or you just even watch me come here and you're with me. That's important. Time is important because you can't get time. I don't want to say you can't get back. You can either get money or time, or either or both. Y'all spend your time with me, so I gotta try and make sure I behave. It won't let me. I'm gonna play it on here. They be tripping me out on YouTube. And then too, I gotta make sure. Yeah, thank you. So sweet, so nice. I can't wait. And I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna open it on the thing. All right, so let me play this song so I can head out. Couldn't find it. This is called Talking Shit. I don't know if y'all can hear it. So this is by I have an artist. So I have different characters. I made sure like the Wayans and Living Color and the Clumps, the Eddie Murphy, they give me inspiration, right? So I made my own characters. I'm like, I don't want to copy anybody's characters. I don't want to like go and do the same shit that anybody else is doing. So I developed my own characters, kind of based off of my personality, but based off of other different personalities. I have an artist. Her name is Pitchy Notes. Pitchy Notes is so loud. Her voice is the loudest. She's louder than Mariah, so loud that you can't hear her ass. So when she's like this, her backup singers got her back. And technically, they're the same backup singers that are in all of the artists' shit. Like none of them really, I don't know. You know bad music. Bad music is popular, right? Here we go. Can y'all hear it? Okay. I'll pause it. I pause it to let y'all go and listen to it. I did my best. Thank you, Marie. I did my best on that. I did it in an hour. I wrote the song and then I did like the vocals and then I put them over top of that song. And one thing that I'm trying to like work better is like making sure that I match up the words to the beats. It's like, but you know something? I appreciate that compliment. Multi-talented. I look at it as I don't know. That's why you just do something, Marie. Do it. You I don't know about that. You know how you be like, I don't know about that. I probably won't be good at it. You won't get on that skateboard or you won't get on that as long as it's not too dangerous. But I'm telling you, try it. Do it. Step outside the box and do something different. You know what you probably would be good at, Marie? You probably would be good at I don't know how to describe it. Honestly, I think that you should do something further with what you're doing. I think you should figure out how to make things like kaleidoscopes or something where we could look into and see your birds. Like I want to be able to look. I want a set of binoculars or something where I can look in and I can I can bird watch, but not really bird watch. I'm looking at your drawings, your art, and you name it after yourself or something like that. But your artwork with your birds and I think you did one with the cats. I liked that one. I think you should definitely step it up a little bit. And it might give you something additional or extra to do, but I'm telling you, I don't think it should just stay in a book. Or I don't think it should just sit there. You see what I'm saying? And I don't care. It might if I'm as long as I have anything to do with it. If I get my art museum and I have it, I'm telling you, if I am blessed with my art museum, I'm definitely gonna put your stuff in there. We're gonna have a big old setup and now we're gonna have a whole display. It's just gonna be a whole thing and it's gonna change it. I'm telling you, all of my friends that I see that are doing that are doing just so many good art pieces. And I'm like, that's what I hate. I hate when I see them doing the art pieces, but I want everybody to see it. Not enough people are seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I think that happens because you got a lot of people who will do art who aren't as serious as like you or I may be, and they'll do something simple and say, "I'm gonna use my money." They have money already. They already have money and they're using there was a lady, she did art and it pissed me off because I wanted to put my art piece in a museum and I didn't get to put my art piece in it because she paid for the slot. Like she paid to have her art piece. Like she paid to get the slot was only supposed to be $36, but she paid $100 for hers to put it in. And they gave me my money back, my $36 in it. But I figured that they didn't probably want my Nipsey Hussle art piece in their art gallery because honestly, let's keep it real. It was a white art gallery, and to have my black ass stuff up in there, they probably said, "Who the hell is that?" or "Who is that?" But if anybody else seen it, they would say, "Oh my gosh." I don't know. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. It's taking a while. I was studying today, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, this shit is just so much, so much." But we'll be all right. We got this. Just know you got this, Marie. I want you to do something more though with it. What? No. Oh no, I told y'all about that shit. You got people that there are people that are intimidated by talent. They're jealous of it. They're like jealous when they can go out and do some things too. They can get up and go out and do things and not feel any type of way about it. But you gotta watch it. If you have people that are like come at you like that, Marie, Seal, how are you doing? Are you still live? I didn't want to bother you. I seen you were live earlier, but I didn't want to bother you. But you have people, and good, Seal, he needs to hear this. You got people in this world who are intimidated by talent, by real talent. People who have the gift of gab. That's what they call it. I guess because not everybody can sit up on here. Not everybody can sit up on here and hold people's attention and be interested. People have to do that, starting stuff with you, telling you you're not good enough. No. Oh, I'm sorry, Marie. I'm glad you did not do that. I'm glad you did not listen. Hopefully she probably sitting in her own karma right now. Cause you don't do I've had people tell me that too. But you think about it, the people that we've had tell us that shit, if we would have listened to it, we wouldn't be here trying to do boss stuff and be great right now. Fuck those people. They're not on your level. That's what we gotta start remembering. That those people that aren't on our fucking level, we pay them dust. Pay them dust. You know what I had to do? And it's not that they ran me off TikTok. They didn't run me off TikTok. TikTok has a lot of bad juju, a bad energy, bad. First of all, it's an app called TikTok that takes up all your motherfucking time. That right there, that right there is just ridiculous. I gotta hurry up and do I'm editing a movie. Yeah, they won't have nothing going for themselves. And I'm just like, before you can't go back, you can't give them their energy because I think those people find you on purpose to sidetrack you and knock you off of your grind. Because if you are focusing on them and their stupid little petty shit, like that TikTok shit I was telling you about, I got off TikTok. They probably think they ran me off TikTok, but they didn't. They didn't run me off TikTok. I got off TikTok because TikTok is fucking toxic as a motherfucker. Let me check on here. Let me check. Let me check. Hold on, still. I'm checking to see if you live because you probably come over checking on me. People will try and knock you off of it. Now, what if I would have listened? I didn't listen. I didn't listen to them. The people over on TikTok, when I was over there, people was at first nobody was looking at my shit. Could you imagine when I first got on TikTok? I was thinking that it was going to no, it took a while. It took a good it probably took at least about a couple months. You got to put yourself out there. Until I put myself out there, until I actually put myself out there, I didn't I didn't start I didn't start doing better. Nobody was seeing my content. Nobody was looking at it. I wasn't getting no likes on it or anything. But when I started putting myself out more and saying, "Hey, I'm Kiki. Know who you are and be confident." You honey, you better wear the confidence like it's perfume. Wear that confidence like it's perfume. You can draw, you're talented. Just know that. Just know that those people see that in you and it makes them mad. You can't help it that you disrupt other people's spirits. Keep being you. Wear that confidence and wear that confidence and wear what was I gonna damn say? Shit. You know what I mean? Wear it like perfume. Wear it like perfume. And when you pass by people, allow them to get a whiff of your confidence. Stop giving a fuck about people. I mean, you give a fuck about people, but at the same time, be selfish a little bit, Marie. You got to be selfish. It's about Marie. Because at the end of the day, who is going to be there to pick you up when you're down? Marie. Who is there I mean, really, Marie. Marie, Marie, Marie. That's all. It's you. Yeah, you got this. Don't, this is how we are. Me and you, because I think that's all that's in here right now. But this is how we're going from now on, from tonight on. Any negativity that anyone approaches us with, we're gonna turn and walk away. Mentally, if we turn and walk away, or physically turn and walk away, no more negativity. It's just like Mary J. Blige said when she was like, "No more drama." I get it. When you have to start calling for stuff like that, no more drama, no more negativity for yourself. You might have to stop picking up the phone sometimes when somebody calls. If you know it's going to be constant negativity, Marie, and you're already not feeling yourself, you don't have to always pick the phone up because is anybody going to pick the phone up for you when you're down? Yeah. If you're down and out, Marie, and feeling, do you have that same luxury and privilege of picking the phone up? No. And it's not saying that you can't be there for everybody when you need to, but also start remembering Marie. Remember, Marie needs time too. She needs those special moments where she can sit to herself and draw or spend time with her fur baby, or go out and have a drink, or stay at home and have a drink, or have a friend or whatever. It's your prerogative, and that's somebody else I love too. Bobby Brown. It's my prerogative. There. That song, I'm telling you, that I know when they were in the studio making that song, and he was back there. It's my prerogative. I do what I want to do, and there was probably all out there like, yo, it's my prerogative. Could you imagine the studio with that song? That song. Oh man, I would have loved to be in the studio for that. But I want you to, Marie, that's your homework, and it's your homework for the rest of this month. That song, it's my prerogative. There, there, there. Wake up, and the first thing you do tomorrow, if you want to put you on a little bit of music in your little headset while you drawing, it's my prerogative. There, and you think about Kiki when you do. She said it's my prerogative. And be selfish a little bit. It's all about Marie. And it has to be that way, because if it doesn't, you're going to put yourself on the back burner, and don't keep putting yourself on the back burner, because pretty soon your pot going to be bubbling over, going to be scorching and burning, and ain't nobody going to be there to come and turn off to grab you off that pot. You just back there. You're going to be charbroiled. Don't. Nope. Always, always remember that. I try to remember that for myself right now. Just like I told hubby when he came in the kitchen after he let the, talking about it was an accident. You let Starla out. I know you did. Talking about she scratched. What? Where's the scratch? I don't see it. Do I gotta get my thick glasses out? I don't see it. But he's like, I'm hungry. Well, I'm like, figure it the fuck out. I got to come on here and see my people. I said, I'm tired. I told him, I said, I'm tired of like stopping. Like I work hard. I do so much. I'm studying. I'm trying to do everything that I'm supposed to. But I'm like, can't sometimes a motherfucker just come and lend me a little bit of a helping hand, and I ain't got to come running. So like, figure if it's dinner tonight, figure it the fuck out. I bought you some banquet TV meals. Hopefully there's not a bug in it like it was in mine that time. But yeah, they good. Have Starla at the door. He probably told Starla. It sounded like he put her in front of the door. She scraping. I'm like, he put her right there. He was standing right there too. Child, these people. But Marie, I will be back tomorrow at around 2:30. I have got I'm trying to introduce my Keeping It Real with the Kikis live, because I don't mind making skits. That'll be different. But the live Keeping It Real with the Kikis gives me a chance to interact with y'all, interact with the people and stuff like that. And I already posted the link in it for tomorrow. But I'm gonna be playing some music, of course, between everything, or I might just be playing music straight through, and you will be able to listen to music. And I tried to find music that everybody would jam to, and it'd be a whole, unstoppable playlist. So we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna get our Saturday going right. And I just want y'all to know, me closing out. Yes, and sometimes we always I got what you're saying, girl. Sometimes, even though my contact's sliding around in my eyes, I seen it, it said love, but I still read it as love. But yeah, that's something that I'm gonna try and come on here more. And this is 3 hours. Yeah, I gotta get off here. I've been on here every day this week for at least about an hour. I'm gonna try and make sure I continue to do that. Like I said, there are times where like Kiki is crashing out inside. And I do, man. I have I was sitting here. I think I'm gonna make this a skit, but I had a difficult patient today, and I was sitting there on mute, and I was quiet, but inside I was screaming, and it was like a percolator. You know the little tea kettles on a just screaming. That's how it was inside, and it was just just sitting there like. we're gonna start doing a little bit of meditating too. So Sunday I might come back with y'all early in the morning though when I get up. And I probably won't be on camera, but we'll do like a little bit of hour or so of some meditating because I gotta clear my mind. I gotta clear my mind. I gotta mentally prepare myself for Sunday. Damn it, it's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. I have to prepare myself for work mentally. I have to prepare myself if I want to call out too, because I might have a good way to call out. So I haven't been getting, you know why? You won't get notifications for me because they shadow ban me. That's why I said I won't do good on here. I already know it. That's why I'm not too worried about it. I said I will be successful off of the support, the views, and then if people want to donate or if people want to just whatever, it doesn't matter. Either way, I'll still have I'll still have a good group of people that I'm hoping with this, I get my real estate license and I start getting everything together because, like I said, I'm trying to get my art museum going. I have jobs for everybody and not in a bad way. I'm saying people that I would call up and be like, "Hey, I've got a job. You don't have to move for it, but do you want to work from home or something? Hey, Marie, I just need you for 2 hours a day. I'll pay you $200 a day just to answer these calls at my art museum." Like I've already thought about it. I've been planning and everything. Like I honestly trust y'all more than I trust a lot of damn people I know in real life. Just off of the strength of y'all showing up for me and stuff like that. You're fine. Even if tomorrow at 2. Tomorrow at 2. Um, oh, I know what I need to do. I'm gonna start hashtagging everyone and everybody in your posts. It'll make everybody just fall. I got a skit that's going viral right now, and it's just because of what I tagged in it. But yeah, 2 o'clock tomorrow, EST. I'll be back on. But just to leave you with a quick word before I leave out. All right. Now we close the show. Hold on, let me put my little music on real quick. Let me put my probably can't. Hold on. Media. So everybody, it's normally I close out the my little podcast or whatever you want to call it. I close it out with a positive word because even though I said a lot. And I just want you to remember that you are special. You may not feel it, but you are special. And that headache that you might have right now, it just means you need to sleep on whatever it is that's got you feeling heavy, heavy heart, heavy soul. Here we go. Let me put the music on. Make sure I turn it down good enough this time. Um, you got this. As many times as you fall down, it's the same amount of times that you're gonna get back up. You're gonna be okay, I promise. And I don't know, I feel like I've been saying the same thing, but I feel like there are people probably on my channel or subscribe to me that are very depressed. And I don't want you to be depressed. I get it though. If you are, I get it because I have my moments. And it's okay to be in tune with your emotions. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. If you're angry, find a healthy release. Find a healthy release for all of the emotions. Because you could be happy and want to motherfucking go hang off of the edge of the cliff. Don't do that shit. But I'm just saying, there are ways. Like you got Marie, she draws. All of us, you see, all of us, we do something, and I feel like yes, people do things. They have like their own talents and their own special ways of doing the things that they do. But it's also their talent. It's their hobby. It's something that they love and enjoy doing. Because I don't think they would be doing any of it if they did not already enjoy it. And I just want you to keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep working hard at it. because you will get better over time, and you'll be proud of your work. You'll look back at everything that you have put into your portfolio, and you will say, wow. You might even forget. Sometimes I forget when I go back, oh, I did that skit and I forget about it. So look, just keep it up. And something else I'm going to tell y'all too before I get out of here. I want you to go onto your Google and start getting all of your videos and your pictures, all of your precious memories. I need you to get them off of Google Clouds and start putting them on discs. Get them printed out, put them back in scrapbooks. People stop doing that shit because everything wants to be digital and paperless now. But I'm gonna need your memories to be on black and white or color. I need you to go and get them. Because right now I'm about to start crying. Because the last thing you want to do is lose your sweet pictures of your animals that you don't have anymore. Or maybe you have children that are adults now. You can't go back and look. Get your stuff. You cannot trust these motherfuckers. You see what's going on right now. You got Donald Trump and Elon at each other's neck, bottle to neck. What do y'all think Elon was helping Trump do? Elon probably was about to make America great. If we want to be honest, he was probably about to fucking change every damn thing. We was about to have rail cars and some more motherfucking shit. Imagine an elevator being outside and you step in that shit and go to Walmart. We was probably about to have shit like that. But now, because we can't, now this motherfucker, we all doomed. The earth decides to implode or some shit, we stuck. But thing is he was involved in the military. And you know the military is involved in Google. And I'm just saying, right now, with everything going on, I don't have a good feeling about your personal stuff, your intimate stuff, whatever you got going. I don't think it should be sitting on Google Cloud right now with everything. Go and get it. Start getting it now. At least if you start getting it, you may not be able to get it all before they do some crazy shit. At least you'll have it. And I need you to go and back up everything right now. And if you want to put everything on, if you want to put your stuff on social media, it's fine. But just know if something happened to that social media and they decided to yank all of it, because they can, in their fine print, it basically tells you your social media is here today, but it could be gone tomorrow. And you know this, the way they suspend accounts and shit, everything would be gone. So I would say, if you're going to invest in anything, a printer. I got a printer. Oh my gosh, Marie, the ink is so damn expensive. Literally, I would just probably printing 10 pictures but then use my ink. So what I'll probably end up doing is getting it all put on a disc or a flash drive and going to like CVS or something like that. Because I would say CVS and Walgreens, you can print those, get them printed for cheap, I would think, or somewhere. But that's what I'm saying. And also, one more thing. For those of you that have businesses that are already established, I'm going to need you to go get those business cards that you've been talking about going to get and you ain't got yet. I'm going to need you to go get those business cards, and I'm going to need you to start passing them out to people, because word of mouth is more important just as social media is. Word of mouth is more important than social media is. Social media is virtual communication. Virtual communication, yeah, CVS and Walgreens. You know, you could, if you still got the wind-up cameras, they still develop those. They still develop film, you know that? They still develop film. And it's cheaper. Yes, it's cheaper. You go and get 100 pictures printed and probably pay like $10, $20, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, definitely do that. Get your stuff off of, I would say, phone. Just back up your memory. People aren't thinking to back up their memories nowadays. And you know, your memories are all that you have. I always joke about people catching dementia and shit like that, and being in a nursing home, and the people, I'm telling you, those pictures and those videos, when you're 80 years old, and if you do have dementia, you're going to have those pictures. But if they're all stuck on social media and stuck in a cloud, a database, you won't have them. See what I'm saying? But if you have those pictures, you have them there. And pictures and videos what do they say about pictures? Pictures tell a thousand words. They do. Please. I'm telling you because I love you and I care. Go and get your shit off Google. I don't trust the motherfuckers as far as I can throw them, see them, or catch them. I don't. Because, like I said, they already telling me on one of my emails, because I got a bunch of email accounts, you know. Back in the day when Netflix, you get a new email. Anyway, they already telling me on one of my email accounts I can't accept no more. I can't get no more emails because my shit is full. What is that? What kind of shit is that? See how they're controlling? I thought that memory was unlimited on the fucking internet. Now you gotta pay for that shit though. Just like on here, I gotta get off because they only give you a certain amount of hours to have on stream or everything you gotta pay for now. Nothing is free. That's why I say this booty ain't cheap or free. Everything that they make you pay for it, it's fucking ripoff. So guess what? This booty is expensive, and I'm gonna be expensive as a motherfucker. So when the job asks me, "What do you want?" I'm gonna add $2. I'm gonna add $2. What are you getting paid at your last job? I'm gonna take what I made at my last job, and I'm gonna add $2 because this booty ain't cheap or free. I'm tired of people not paying us what we're worth. Right, they want you to pay, and I'm not going to do it. They want you to pay for your content to be seen in the algorithm. That's one thing that made me mad with TikTok, because they always would ask me, do you want to pay? When I open the app, motherfucker, you should not ask me the first thing, not even hello, how you doing today, Kiki, is do you want to pay to get in the algorithm? And it doesn't work. You're going to get sent, a bunch of Russians are coming to your page, okay? I know it sounds, but it's the truth, y'all. Y'all know it's the damn truth. Everybody loved when Trump spoke his mind and shit, like, oh, he tells it how it is. And well, I'm just saying, go on ahead and pay for them if you want. You're going to have a bunch of Russians on your shit. You're going to be trying to figure out why everybody is typing, sending this shit to you, and you can't read it. And that's how I knew on TikTok. Some of the people, you can be anybody now. You can be somebody. I don't like that either. Social media has made it to where you can be someone. Yeah, you can now have a verified. Before, that's how I used to determine whether it was a celebrity or not. But now you can buy a verified check. So now I can buy a verified check and change my YouTube name to Beyonce and put her picture up there and see how that goes. Like, you can be anyone you want. I'm telling you, be vigilant. Be vigilant. And to use AI is great, but I also want y'all to know that you're training them. You're training the AI. When you use it, when you talk to the AI, you're training them. They actually, if you go on Indeed, they have where you can get jobs to train the AI. So they are paying. While Elon Musk has got motherfuckers over there ass out on Twitter training them for free. Because I would say about 70% of the people that you think are people on there are actual bots. It's a lot of bots over there. And Elon has bots because he needs people to watch your page and track you. Why else would you have bots? Why would you fire real people and have robots running the app? You have robots running the app and they're actually spies watching. I'm not stupid, Elon. That's why I say he's Mojo Jojo. Look, Elon, you could either hire me or I could be your worst fucking nightmare. You can give me a job. I will have to get my robot. I will get my robot and I'll program it. I told people if you can't beat them, join them. I wouldn't want to have a robot, but I'm like, well, shit, if everybody else has got one, I need to have one just in case I need my robot to fight your robot. I'm going to program it. But yeah, this shit nowadays is crazy. But yeah, that's just my main request right now. Just please make sure you get your pictures and you accumulate them. Take pictures every day. Take video every day. You say, I'm telling you, it builds up. You build the memory up in your phone off of it. Definitely, definitely get it off. Save it onto your SD cards. You have to buy you a new SD card. Buy you an SD card. But stuff. Put it on disc. Let's go back to burning discs again. We'll be screwed if they get rid of hard drives. That's something else you got to make sure you have. That were hard drives. Hard drives are important. They're even trying to get rid of hard drives now. The computers you buy now barely have a hard drive. You have to get desktops, but they're all compact. So, but yeah, let me get off here. It's almost 10. I am super behind on resting. I want to give Starla a bath. I think I still will because I'm standing on business. But yeah, I love y'all. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for being here for another halfway manic rant. I'm coming off of being manic. I think I'll be good tomorrow because it's Saturday and I don't have work. So, but I love y'all. Thank you so much for supporting me and coming back. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I appreciate y'all for appreciating me. Wait. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for appreciating me. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, y'all. Ooh, that's not a heart. Bye, y'all.